Tonight's game is produced. that's how it always goes. One heart's breaking while another one is mending. It's all in the ebb and flow. If I had to, I could go it alone, but I don't ever need to, because I have a home, somewhere to run to. I could live alone in the woods, not a single sound, but I would never feel alone, because you've become my home. These windows could shatter to the ground, these walls could fall right down, the lights could all burn out, because this house is not my home. Crumble into dust, I don't need that much, I don't need to roam, because you've become my home. One step forward follows one step backwards. That's what it takes to grow. One life lived is another that's just starting, and that's just the way it goes. If I had to, I could go it alone, but I don't ever need to, because I have a home, someone to run to. I could live alone in the woods, not a single sound, but I would never feel alone, because you've become my home. These windows could shatter to the ground, these walls could fall right down, the lights could all burn out, because this house is not my home. Crumble into dust, I don't need that much, and I don't need to roam, because you've become my home. Because you've become my home. You've become my home.
Tonight's game is produced by the IH Sports Network. No part of the audio or video from tonight's game may be redistributed or retransmitted without the express written consent of the IH Sports Network and Liberty Press Incorporated. The IH Sports Network's first commitment is to the student athletes of our community, their families, and their coaches. Find us online at ihsports.net.
Pre-game show will begin in 4 minutes. We're 3 minutes away from broadcast. Stand by for broadcast in 60 seconds. Stand by for broadcast in 30 seconds. We're going live in 15 seconds.
The following is a presentation of the IH Sports Network.
High school basketball is on the air. The Oneida Indians, the Scott Highlanders, with Tim Smith, Rick Keaton, and their entire broadcast teams.
Sponsored by South Fork Physical Therapy, One Bank of Tennessee, First National Bank, Ray's Axe, Danny's Drugs, Scenic Foods, El Rey, Mountain People's Health Councils, Lumber King, and United Cumberland Bank.
Produced by the IH Sports Network, high school basketball begins now.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the IH Sports Network for tonight's doubleheader broadcast of basketball action, coming to you from the OHS Gymnasium as the Oneida Indians and Lady Indians will take on the Cosby Eagles and Lady Eagles, respectively. Jonathan Markham, we bring you the call tonight, joined alongside by Bo Kidd, statistics and color commentary, as well as Stuart Jones, producing and color commentary. Lucas Laxon on camera, as always, and of course, big thank you to Greg Bond, our technical director, and Ben Garrett of the IH Sports Network. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll come back with more of our pregame report right after this.
One thing I love about UCB is that they don't automatically default to no. I think a lot of people think that they shouldn't even come in and talk to us if they're not in the best financial situation that they've ever been in. And that's just simply not the case. I had a customer just yesterday who came in needing home repairs, thought, this is probably going to be a no because I don't have the best score right now, but we were able to consider every factor and get some additional documentation, and we were able to get the loan approved.
El Rey is Scott County's home for great Mexican flavor. Located in Oneida Plaza, we're just up the sidewalk from Walmart. From our fresh chips that are made daily to our chicken or beef fajitas that are big enough to share, El Rey uses the freshest ingredients to serve authentic Mexican dishes that will be a hit with the entire family. Stop in before the game on Friday or pop in on Saturday and watch college football on one of nearly a dozen screens while you eat. That's El Rey Azteca, open until 9 p.m. Sunday through Thursday and 10 p.m. on weekends.
Scenic Foods is about freshness, with meat cut in-store daily and special cut upon request. A deli that offers fresh meats and cheeses sliced to your choosing. A produce department offering fresh fruits and vegetables, and of course a full line of competitively priced groceries to meet your weekly shopping needs. Scenic Foods is about value and convenience. Don't have time to cook supper? Try our cheese sticks, pizza, and wings, as well as our fresh-made desserts and side dishes. Need to fill an empty pantry? We have all you need at Scenic Foods, located at 7352 Baker Highway in Huntsville.
Welcome back here on the IH Sports Network as we continue with our pregame report. We're going to go ahead and go on with the Roarks Pharmacy Scouting Report. Roarks Pharmacy, shaped by the unique community that we serve. Bo, tell us what you got.
Cosby High School comes into tonight's matchup. The Lady Eagles come into tonight at 12-15 overall in the year, 3-1 in District 2A play. They're 5-5 on the road. Very battle-tested away from home this year, 5-5 on the road, but 2-7 in neutral site games this year. Currently riding a 4-game winning streak coming into tonight's game, including wins over Hancock County, Washburn, North Green, and another win against Hancock County. So some good wins there, including a 7-point win at home against a top-ranked North Green team. But before that, had a 4-game losing streak, which included losses at Pigeon Forge, at home against this Lady Indians team, 42-41, and then losses at Washburn and at North Green. A very good team. Does have a little bit of depth. I believe they played 8 against us the last time that we saw them. And, of course, the name that you really have to watch in this one is Azariah Spurgeon, 26 points out of their 41 that scored the last time that these two teams met up. Also, Zaylee Spencer, number 14. She is a rebounding machine down on the block, hauled in 13 rebounds against this Lady Indians team the last time that we saw them back in January, including 6 of those coming on the offensive glass. So the Lady Indians really going to have to crash down on the boards tonight to be successful to come away with this one.
Well, you're talking about a couple of sophomores that's leading the way in a couple of very important categories there for the Lady Eagles.
Matter of fact, only one senior on this team for Cosby, by the way. So a very young team out here this evening in the Lady Eagles. Got a nice bright future ahead of them.
All right, thank you, gentlemen. We're going to take another 2-minute break here, and we'll be back with more of our pregame report right after this.
Respect, compassion, integrity, commitment, community. Those are a few of the principles that guide Mountain People's Health Councils in everything we do. We respect our patients and their need for quality health care. We have compassion on those that are sick and hurting and need help. We are committed to do everything we can to help those in need, and we're focused on providing our friends, family, and neighbors with the very best health care available.
Danny's Drugs has been dedicated to providing patients with quality healthcare services since 1966. From our beginnings as a Fountain drugstore to our current location on the 4th Lane in Oneida, one thing has remained the same: exceptional service. Our staff of highly motivated and carefully trained professionals understand your needs and respond to them in a personal and friendly manner. Our staff works together as a team to provide the finest patient care available. That's Danny's Drugs, putting patients first since 1966.
Home-style cooking with friendly service in a relaxed atmosphere. That's Razak's. Razak's offers breakfast served daily, just like Grandma fixed it, and daily specials like country fried steak, turkey and dressing, and of course, a fish fry every Friday. Razak's has a full menu, ranging from quick and easy favorites like hamburgers and club sandwiches to comfort foods like pinto beans. And you'll love something off the grill, like grade A cut sirloin, ribeye, or shrimp kebabs. Razak's. Country cooking and great steaks.
And we welcome you back to Oneida High School Gymnasium as we continue to get you set for tonight's matchup between the visiting Lady Eagles of Cosby High School and your Oneida Lady Indians. We're going to jump right now into our Helenwood Foods out-of-town scoreboards, where this week at Helenwood Foods you can get ribeyes and New York strip steaks, $10.99 per pound. Bo, I know it's early, but what games have we got to look forward to tonight on the out-of-town scoreboard?
You know, for it to be a Monday night, quite a few games going on around the area. Not as much really, though, in our district. You're going to see a lot of teams from outside of our district in action tonight. Hampton traveling over to Avery County, North Carolina. They'll face that team tonight. Also, West Green at South Green, always a nice rivalry matchup. What a way to have it on a Monday night. West Green at South Green tonight. Also, Claiborne's going to be at Eagleton. Maryville travels to Sevier County tonight. Our friends down at Scott High, they're traveling to Halls this evening. You've got Fulton at Greenback. Cleveland traveling up to take on Oak Ridge, and then Cumberland Gap at Union County tonight. Remember, this is just game one of a 4-game week for these Indian squads. Back in action here tomorrow night. District play, huge night of district play tomorrow night as they'll take on the Jellicoe Blue Devils. We'll have that one here also on the IH Sports Network. 6:30 start time for the ladies and 8 o'clock start time for the guys. But I'll tell you what, I'm sitting there thinking about that special down there at Hello Foods. Hey, the temps are coming up.
Yes.
We're getting 50s and 60s this week. It's time to fire up the grill. Let's get it going. $10.99 a pound for some steaks. I'll take that all day long.
Joe Lay sent me those this morning. I knew exactly what he had in mind. He's ready for warm weather, and for good reason.
I don't blame him.
A lot of these big games this week are a result of all this weather we've had. You know, these coaches have been scrambling to try to get all these big district matchups in. That's why you're seeing them on a Monday night, a Thursday night, a Saturday, you know, all around the area for sure. So, all right, we're going to take another quick break, and we'll bring you back and get you ready for this exciting matchup right after this.
Respect, compassion, integrity, commitment, community. Those are a few of the principles that guide Mountain People's Health Councils in everything we do. We respect our patients and their need for quality health care. We have compassion on those that are sick and hurting and need help. We are committed to do everything we can to help those in need. And we're focused on providing our friends, family, and neighbors with the very best health care available.
Relive the moments that made history, on the field, in the gym, and across our community. From thrilling game-winning plays to unforgettable graduations, SFN has over 1,600 videos ready to watch anytime. Join sfn.tv for just $4.99 a month and unlock decades of local memories. Want to own a piece of history? Visit sfn.tv for digital downloads and DVDs of your favorite events. Subscribe or shop today at sfn.tv, your home for local sports and community memories.
When you need physical therapy, don't just think of sports injuries and post-operative care. At South Fork Physical Therapy, we treat patients in all stages of life and with a wide variety of symptoms, from vertigo and headaches to hip pain and plantar fasciitis. The next time you need physical therapy, think South Fork Physical Therapy. From head to toe, we are here to help you.
And welcome back here to the IH Sports Network as we get ready for starting lineups, your McDonald's of Oneida starting lineups. First for the Cosby Lady Eagles. Number 2, Stella Raines is going to hit the floor for the Lady Eagles. Number 21, Matisse Bible. Number 10, Peyton Southern, number 10, Piper Whaley. Number 23, Azariah Spurgeon, and number 30, Allie Ottinger. Now for your McDonald's of Oneida starting lineups for the Oneida Lady Indians. Number 2, Cameron Stiltner will come to the floor. Also number 12, Kendall Duncan. Number 24, Ellie West. And number 23, Larissa Jones. And finally, rounding out the starting lineup for the Lady Indians, number 41, Elizabeth Zachary. Coach Marv West, 23rd and final season at the helm for the Lady Indians. Heck of a career there for Coach Marv West. Over 450 wins in his career, all-time leading coach here at Oneida. Just a fantastic career.
Fantastic coach, even better man. You know, I'm sure a lot of these parents have just had a lot of joy in Coach West coaching her kids over the years, for sure.
All right, we're set to get underway in this one as the senior Allie Ottinger and the senior Larissa Jones meet midcourt for opening tip-off. And the ball is up, and the Lady Eagles of Cosby are going to win the opening tip-off. As now it's Ottinger. She's going to pass that back out in the corner over there. Buries the three is number 2, Stella Raines.
Just a little inside-out game is all it was, Stewart. Ottinger and Raines made it work to where Raines finally got that open shot there on the wing.
Stiltner kicks out to Duncan in the corner. She'll bring it around, tries to get it to Ellie West, but it's going to be a turnover for the Lady Indians. Just try to get that little quick shovel pass there, but, you know, we always talk about the zig when you should have zagged, and that's textbook example of it right there. So now Spurgeon brings it up. She's going to find Ottinger. Back to Spurgeon now. Now over to Bible. Working that ball around the perimeter is the Lady Eagles. Ottinger on the inside. Around the paint. There's another 2-point attempt from Stella Raines. Just off. Board taken in by Ellie West of the Lady Indians. She crosses midcourt.
Nearly a walk.
Ellie West back to Kendall Duncan.
Good fake.
Good decision.
Drives inside, feed to Elizabeth Zachary, off the glass, and good for the first 2 points of the game for the Lady Indians.
That's just good ball movement, heads-up play. Nice break to the block there for Zachary. And that looks like it's going to go all off Cosby, and it does. Nice forced turnover.
I mean, just way to get your hands in there by Elizabeth Zachary. Forced the turnover. You know, you kind of forced them to make a decision there. Do I let it go out, or do I have to try to keep it in, rein it in and keep possession? And you see there just losing possession there. Finds Ellie West in the corner, just off the rim, into the hands of number 23, Azariah Spurgeon. She crosses midcourt. She'll find the senior Ottinger. And now Bible takes the 3-point attempt, no good, hauled in by Kendall Duncan. Ellie West feeds up to Larissa Jones. Cross court. Shot's not going to be no good, and excuse me, Oneida's going to have possession after the out of bounds.
Yeah, Ottinger's just got there in enough time to get a hand up in front of Larissa Jones, tip that one away. Thankfully, Oneida keeps possession.
Stiltner inbounds, finds Duncan in the corner. She drives towards the basket, puts up the shot off the glass, and one.
Great finish there by Kendall Duncan, going through contact and getting the foul on Whaley. She'll go to the line to try to put Oneida up by 2.
So the shot is up, just off and into the hands of the senior Allie Ottinger of the Lady Eagles. Bible has it. Once again, these Lady Eagles just working around the perimeter, then going inside to Ottinger.
Just being very patient right now, trying to get it into the painted area.
As their Stella Raines with another 3-point basket. Larissa Jones now on the outside, has it for the Lady Indians, drives towards the basket, finds Stiltner. High pass taken in by Stiltner. She'll work around her defender. As now Ellie West back to Larissa Jones. Back to Stiltner again. And now Kendall Duncan. Ball moving around well for the Lady Indians. Some good passing out there. Cameron Stiltner's going to take the contested 3 just off. Ball handled by Elizabeth Zachary.
Great offensive rebound by Elizabeth Zachary, going all the way out to the free throw line to secure
Jones
it.
Loses control of it, and it falls into the hands of number 21, Matisse Bible. Bible gives it to Ottinger. Back to Bible. As the shot is up, no good. That shot by number 10, Piper Whaley. Rebound by Larissa Jones. Try to feed up ahead to Elizabeth Zachary. It will end up a turnover. And now checking into the game for the Lady Eagles is number 14, Zaylee Spencer.
It looked like Ottinger may have
Looking at her.
Looking at her mouth, it looks like.
Yeah, it looked like she may have caught some kind of a shoulder or something there earlier. Looks like the basket by Raines earlier on as well is going to be ruled a 2 and not a 3.
I thought her foot looked like it was on the line, but the official was right on it, called it 3. So
they have overruled that, made it a 2, so it's 5-4. Nice steal.
Elizabeth Zachary feeds it to Ellie West. Ball's loose once again. Ellie West keeps possession of it. Now she attacks the rim.
Wow.
Off the glass and good.
Through major contact down on the block. Great finish, Ellie West.
Not an easy finish at all.
No.
She got it up high enough, and it showed her favor.
Matisse Bible's going to give it to Azariah Spurgeon. She'll take the three-point attempt. No good. Rebound by Zaylee Spencer. And, Bo, we were there last time. Remember the rebounding ability of Zaylee Spencer.
Absolutely.
Sure.
Absolutely.
Ellie West crosses midcourt. Finds Kendall Duncan. Now the feed over to Cameron Stiltner. Tightly guarded. Screen from Jones. Little pick and roll there. No good off the glass. Into the hands of number 21, Matisse Bible. Spencer has it now for the Lady Eagles. Now Raines feeds it over to Piper Whaley. Puts up the floater, no good. Into the hands of Elizabeth Zachary. And now Ellie West takes it up the court for the Lady Indians. Kendall Duncan works, tries to get around her defender. Kicks it back out to Ellie West near midcourt. Guarded by Spurgeon. Takes the shot, just off, rebound by Zaylee Spencer. I have a feeling I'm going to be saying that a lot tonight.
Mm-hmm. I think you already met your quota, but we're just getting started.
Piper Whaley feeds it to Spencer. Out there to Stella Raines. Rims out. Just an unlucky shot there for number 2, Stella Raines of the Lady Eagles. The feed to Cameron Stiltner just out of her hands will be a turnover. And now entering the game for the Lady Indians, number 15, Tinley Jeffers, and number 22, Maddie Pike. As well for the Lady Eagles, number 24, Katie Moore. And there was another one.
Number 1, Bella Stanton.
Bella Stanton. I see now. Stiltner inbound goes to Larissa Jones. Kicks out to Maddie Pike. Back out to Stiltner. Tinley Jeffers reins that one in. Backed out to Ellie West now. Kicks it over to Maddie Pike. Now Ellie West feeds back to Larissa Jones, over to Maddie Pike again. Moving that ball around well is the Lady Indians. Cameron Stiltner is going to try to take the 3. It's good.
Nice feed there from Tinley Jeffers, just off the simple pick and roll. Jeffers rolled on down. The defender went with her, so Stiltner had an open 3.
And the three-pointer by number 24, Katie Moore, is good.
Same thing there. Right now, seems as if Cosby going to live and die by the 3 right now.
They're definitely living on that edge for sure.
Well, if you remember, we saw that a lot last game as well. A lot of three-point attempts, and a lot of them were falling for both the Lady Eagles and the Eagles. Floater by Maddie Pike, no good, into the hands of Zaylee Spencer, and we're going to have a foul called here. That one's going to go against Maddie Pike.
Yep. It's her first and the team's first.
We've seen a very physical game in the early going, really, from both sides, and they've not been a lot of whistles, thankfully. You want to be able to see them play through that.
Raines feeds over to Moore. Now back to Raines. Spencer finds Spurgeon. Back out to Moore. Now back over to Spurgeon.
Lady Indians that 2-3 zone.
Driving through contact. She finishes off, she makes the shot.
It's just a physical game right there by Spurgeon, and does a nice job at getting to the rack for 2.
Cameron Stiltner brings it up. Maddie Pike has it now. Drives towards the basket. Foul is called. Shot no good. We'll see Maddie Pike go to the line for 2 here. as that foul is going to be called against number 2, Stella Raines of the Lady Eagles.
Maddie toes the line for her first. Off the back iron.
Checking into the game for the Lady Indians, number 12, Kendall Duncan, as well as number 41, Elizabeth Zachary, as they'll replace Stiltner and Jones. Maddie Pike now to take her second shot. It's up. No good. Fight for the rebound into the hands of Katie Moore.
Very uncharacteristic to see Maddie Pike miss 2.
Stella Raines has it near midcourt. Trying to get around Maddie Pike. She finds Katie Moore. Wants to get another drive towards the basket. There's another foul called right there.
Looks like that one's going to go against Duncan.
And it will. At the line, Katie Moore, number 24. First shot up and is good. Checking into the game for the Lady Eagles, number 21, Matisse Bible returning to the game, as well as number 24, Ellie West returning for the Lady Indians. Second shot is up and good as well. And looks like we're going to have another Lady Eagle in. Returning is number 30, Allie Ottinger. Jeffers rebound against the zone defense, ends up in the hands of number 1, Bella Stanton for the Lady Eagles. And now Azariah Spurgeon takes the shot from the free throw line, no good. Allie Ottinger with the rebound, but Tinley Jeffers snags that one away. And it's back into the hands of number 21, Matisse Bible. She puts up the shot at the buzzer. It won't fall. Your score sits Oneida Lady Indians 9, Cosby Lady Eagles 12.
Danny's Drugs has been dedicated to providing patients with quality healthcare services since 1966. From our beginnings as a fountain drugstore to our current location on the 4th Lane in Oneida, one thing has remained the same: exceptional service. Our staff of highly motivated and carefully trained professionals understand your needs and respond to them in a personal and friendly manner. Our staff works together as a team to provide the finest patient care available. That's Danny's Drugs, putting patients first since 1966.
The superior technology of fiber optics carries a communication signal that is more robust and reliable than older technologies. Connecting homes and businesses directly to fiber optic networks enables enormous improvements in what bandwidth devices are capable of delivering. Experience Highland Communications' world-class broadband, delivered over Highland Telephone Cooperative's fiber optic network to make your online experience extraordinary. Highland Telephone and Highland Communications. World-class connections with a local, hometown touch.
Welcome back here on the IH Sports Network. Second quarter has begun here at the OHS Gymnasium, as we're going to start things off with a ball going out of bounds. Retains possession with Oneida. Went off of Azariah Spurgeon there. Stiltner collects the inbound, drives up against Spurgeon. Duncan, feed to Elizabeth Zachary. Tinley Jeffers now with it at the top of the key. Feeds back to Stiltner. Duncan fires over to Elizabeth Zachary in the corner. Stiltner looking to reset the offense here. Finds Lucy Sexton. Now Tinley Jeffers over to Cameron Stiltner in the corner. Back to Kendall Duncan now.
Cosby, no back down, just getting right up in the face of the Lady Indians.
Very tough. Nose to the grindstone, man-to-man
Kendall Duncan
defense.
takes the three and drains it.
Kendall says, get in my face, I'm still going to bury it.
Doesn't matter. Showing off that range early. Good to see.
Ottinger slings it over to Bible. Back to Bible. Ottinger now finds Katie Moore in the corner. Puts up the shot. No good. Rebound by Tinley Jeffers.
Nice effectiveness there by Zachary as well, coming over, getting a hand up in the face.
Stiltner's going to take the mid-range shot just off. Bella Stanton comes down with that one. Now Matisse Bible back to Bella Stanton. Lotto just working it around the perimeter for the Lady Eagles this evening so far. Back to Stanton, back to Katie Moore. Try to get it to Spurgeon.
Jump.
Whistle's blown, going to be a jump ball. This one is going to stay with Cosby.
Yeah, Cosby's going to keep possession, but nice job by Kendall Duncan getting her hands in there on the pass.
So now Spurgeon finds Stanton on the three-point line. Spurgeon tries to drive around, puts up the shot. No good. Tinley Jeffers hauls it in. Now Kendall Duncan brings it up for the Lady Indians. Finds Stiltner in the corner. Three-point attempt off and into the hands of number 24, Katie Moore. And we're going to have a foul called there.
Foul's going to go against Tinley Jeffers. That's her first. Team's first of the quarter as West and Jones will check back in. Also, Piper Whaley checking back in for Cosby.
The attempted pass there to Spurgeon, tipped by Larissa Jones and out of bounds. Possession stays with the Lady Eagles. Bible brings it across midcourt. Finds Stanton. Ottinger now to Whaley. Stanton's going to take a three-point attempt. Just off. Ottinger collects the offensive rebound. Now Spurgeon, deep three-point attempt. Just off the rim. Ellie West collects the board there. Feeds ahead to Cameron Stiltner. The feed to Larissa Jones up against Whaley. Tough defender right there.
Just caught a little too deep to do anything with.
Thought she still may try to go up with that. She's got athletic
She'll
drive.
go up with that and put it in.
Maybe had to make it a little tougher than what it could or needed to be, but we'll take it right there as Oneida grabs the lead back.
And a foul going to be called there. They're going to get Kendall Duncan with that one for sure.
That'll be Kendall's second.
Show you the replay here from that last one. Larissa just takes it right down the lane between two Lady Eagles, puts it up.
First shot up, just off the rim, no good.
Duncan will have to come out of the game with 2 fouls. She'll be replaced by Pike.
Now Bible's second shot, no good as well. Reined in by Whaley, and she'll get 2 points there to make up for it. And timeout going to be called by Coach Marv West. We'll take the same. We'll be back right after this.
If you're a DIYer, Lumber King is your supplier. Equipment and tools, we got it. Paint and cleaning supplies, we got it. Rugged apparel and lawn care, we got that too. Visit us at 20359 Alberta Street in Oneida, Tennessee to make all your DIY dreams come true.
Welcome back here on the IH Sports Network. Coming out of the Farm Bureau Home Auto Life Business Insurance timeout. Nick Price, your agency manager. Phone 423-569-5118. As score is currently tied, Cosby Lady Eagles have possession of the ball as they work it into Allie Ottinger. Back out to Matisse Bible. She'll take the three. Just off, fight for the rebound.
They're going to give the foul there to number 10 for Cosby. That's Whaley, as she sort of bowled over Stiltner there to try to get that rebound. And now she'll step out with 2 fouls. She'll be replaced by Zaylee Spencer.
So now Oneida with possession. Stiltner's going to give it to Ellie West. She's going to find Maddie Pike. Shot blocked by Zaylee Spencer. And the Lady Eagles take it away from the Lady Indians. They find Spencer. Now Bible. takes the mid-range shot and drains it.
Pulls up right there from the corner of the elbow, and that's just a nice mid-range jump shot right there by Bible.
Ellie West, long pass intended for Elizabeth Zachary, ends in a turnover for the Lady Indians as it just sails past her hands.
Cosby trying to show a little bit of pressure right now with that full court press. Showing Oneida a little bit of frustration right now.
Spurgeon bringing it up for the Lady Eagles. The feed to Ottinger. Little post move there, and she gets the bucket.
That's a great textbook post move.
Yep.
4-point lead for the Lady Eagles, and they're going to get Cameron Stiltner with the travel there.
It's pressure again, Bo. That's 3 straight trips, I think 3 straight turnovers off pressure. If you count the one under the basket down here, they did break it. But
I think you're correct.
Official stoppage as 2 Lady Eagles players need to tie their shoes. Now with possession of it, Spurgeon fires it over to Stella Raines. Now Matisse Bible. Allie Ottinger finds Stella Raines on the outside, top of the key, drains the 3-point bucket.
That inside-out game once again, Stuart. It's causing some issues right now.
Well, they've shown the ability to score down inside too, which makes it a little tougher, in their zone defense. You've got to you're more apt to give up that 3-point then.
They're going to call the foul there on Azariah Spurgeon.
It's a critical moment right now for Lady Indians. They've got to be able to cut into this before the half.
Absolutely. With just 2.5 minutes left to play, not a whole lot of time to try to break that down.
Maddie Pike feeds back to Ellie West of the Lady Indians. Now Larissa Jones tries to fight for it, but they're going to call the jump ball there.
Quick on the jump ball. Oneida will keep possession as Kendall Duncan will re-enter the game and replace. Tinley Jeffers, and she'll replace Zachary.
Ellie West now with it. Fires back to Stiltner. Little no look there. And it's going to result in a turnover.
Right now, turnovers just sort of plaguing Oneida.
As Spurgeon crosses midcourt. Feeds it to Ottinger. Now Spencer, And the foul's going to be called there. They're going to get Maddie Pike with the foul.
That'll be Maddie's second. And Coach Marv West going to take a timeout. He'll take a full one, and we'll take the same. Oneida trailing 21-14. 2:09 left to play here in the first half.
A local bank puts its customers first.
A local bank is committed to giving back and being a community partner.
A local bank is with you every step of the way and celebrates your success.
A local bank is a familiar face that treats you like family.
A local bank is big enough to serve you and small enough to know you by name.
For 120 years, First National Bank has been Scott County's local bank. First National Bank, your family, your future, your bank.
Or at the end of the game.
Welcome back here on the IH Sports Network. Coming out of the Farm Bureau timeout, Home Auto Life Business Insurance timeout. Nick Price is your agency manager. Phone 423-569-5118. Score is currently 14-21. Cosby Lady Eagles clinging to that 8-point lead there. 7-point lead. And at the line is number 14, Zaylee Spencer of the Lady Eagles. First shot is up and good. And now the second. No good. Called in by the Lady Indians' Tinley Jeffers.
Nice job by Tinley to go up there and get it at its highest point as well.
Ellie West going to shoot that three. No good. Larissa Jones gets the rebound. Tipped away by Tinley Jeffers, as we saw. Now Maddie Pike going to take a three-point attempt off the rim. There's a battle for the rebound. And I believe one official was going to call a jump ball, but we're going to have a foul called.
We're going to get Bible with the foul.
Throw it in on the baseline. 3 fouls apiece.
And they'll replace her with Moore now.
Ellie West drives in, puts up the shot. No good. Rebound by Zaylee Spencer once again.
And now Lady Indians just having struggles with getting anything to fall.
They did get 3 shots on that possession. They hadn't got a shot in the previous 3 possessions, so that is somewhat of an improvement. You'd like to see some of that fall, though.
And we're going to get the foul called there. We're going to get Cameron Stiltner with that.
Be the 4th foul on Lady Indians. The next one Cosby will be shooting.
Ottinger puts one off the glass and in.
Again, it's that textbook, just drop step, go up with it. Nice post move there by Ottinger.
Maddie Pike shoots the 3 from the corner, just off into the hands of Allie Ottinger. And now Stella Raines brings it up for the Lady Eagles.
Oneida in desperate need to try to stop the bleeding here.
Azariah Spurgeon works off the screens. Euro step. Gets her own rebound. Second chance shot, also no good. Maddie Pike gets it and feeds it to Ellie West. That ball's going to be tipped away by Spurgeon and be hauled in by number 24, Katie Moore. And the and one bucket from Azariah Spurgeon.
Ellie West picks up her first foul now, and all of a sudden, Cosby is on a 14-2 run.
Wow.
Spurgeon shot up and good. 30 seconds to play in the first half. Long pass for Maddie Pike from Ellie West. And she'll kick it back out to Ellie West. And they're going to get Azariah Spurgeon with the foul there.
That'll be her second. And she'll be subbed out of the game quickly as Bella
Number
Stanton.
1, Bella Stanton comes in. Stiltner brings it across midcourt. 2 Lady Eagles on her. Tinley Jeffers finds Maddie Pike. And Ellie West puts up the shot. Oh, just off, no good. That's the end of the first half. Your score, the Oneida Lady Indians 14, the Cosby Lady Eagles 27.
Scenic Foods is about freshness, with meat cut in-store daily and special cut upon request. A deli that offers fresh meats and cheeses sliced to your choosing. A produce department offering fresh fruits and vegetables, and of course a full line of competitively priced groceries to meet your weekly shopping needs. Scenic Foods is about value and convenience. Don't have time to cook supper? Try our cheese sticks, pizza, and wings, as well as our fresh-made desserts and side dishes. Need to fill an empty pantry? We have all you need at Scenic Foods, located at 7352 Baker Highway in Huntsville.
El Rey is Scott County's home for great Mexican flavor. Located in Oneida Plaza, we're just up the sidewalk from Walmart. From our fresh chips that are made daily to our chicken or beef fajitas that are big enough to share, El Rey uses the freshest ingredients to serve authentic Mexican dishes that will be a hit with the entire family. Stop in before the game on Friday, or pop in on Saturday and watch college football on one of nearly a dozen screens while you eat. That's El Rey Azteca, open until 9 p.m. Sunday through Thursday and 10 p.m. on weekends.
One thing I love about UCB is that they don't automatically default to no. I think a lot of people think that they shouldn't even come in and talk to us if they're not in the best financial situation that they've ever been in. And that's just simply not the case. I had a customer just yesterday who came in needing home repairs, thought, this is probably going to be a no because I don't have the best score right now, but we were able to consider every factor and get some additional documentation, and we were able to get the loan approved.
Home-style cooking with friendly service in a relaxed atmosphere. That's Razax. Razax offers breakfast served daily, just like Grandma fixed it, and daily specials like country fried steak, turkey and dressing, and of course, a fish fry every Friday. Razax has a full menu, ranging from quick and easy favorites like hamburgers and club sandwiches, to comfort foods like pinto beans. And you'll love something off the grill, like grade A cut sirloin, ribeye, or shrimp kebabs. Razak's, country cooking and great steaks.
This is the Vantage Point Financial Halftime Report.
Do you have the right financial advisor to help you reach your goals? Ameriprise advisors can provide personalized, goal-based advice to help you feel more confident about your financial future. Call Vantage Point Financial Planning, a private wealth advisory practice of Ameriprise Financial Services, LLC, at 423-569-5055. Not FDIC or NCUA insured. No financial institution guaranteed. May lose value. Securities offered by Ameriprise Financial Services, LLC. Member FINRA and SIPC.
Welcome here on the IH Sports Network as we're here for our Vantage Point Financial Halftime Report. When today is unpredictable, staying focused on your long-term financial goals matters more than ever. Count on your Ameriprise financial advisor for personalized, goal-based advice to help you navigate now and stay on track for tomorrow. Call Vantage Point Financial Planning, a private wealth advisory practice of Ameriprise Financial Services, LLC, today at 423-569-5055. That's 423-569-5055. Office is located at 19461 Alberta Street, Oneida, Tennessee. Gentlemen, the first half of this one, of course, the Cosby Lady Eagles with a solid lead over the Lady Indians at this point. Turnovers seem to be the name of the game tonight for the Lady Indians. Let's talk a little bit about it.
Yeah, right now, Cosby just doing work down low. Seemed like they were going to be pretty adamant about going after the three-point shot. They sort of went away with that, found a way to get some points down on the block right now, and right now it's been successful against this Lady Indians team.
Absolutely. They were just passing around, showing a lot of patience, looking for that wide open three is all they wanted. But I think they kind of settled down and decided to go inside, and they really attacked that zone pretty hard with that.
Yeah, Spurgeon and Ottinger combined for 9 points of the 27 there in the first half. Also, Katie Moore getting into it down low, also with 5 points as well. Cosby, 10 of 25 from the floor in the first half for 40%. 3 of 10 from deep for 30%. 4 of 7 from the charity stripe for 51%. Led in the first half by Stella Range. She's got 8 points. Also 5 points, 2 rebounds for Azariah Spurgeon. 4 points, 5 rebounds for Allie Ottinger. Also 5 points, 2 rebounds off the bench for Katie Moore. And then 2 points each for Piper Whaley and Matisse Bible. 16 total rebounds for Cosby. 5 of those are on the offensive glass and just 3 turnovers. The Lady Indians just 6 of 20 from the floor in the first half for 30%. 2 of 10 from deep for 20%. 0 of 3 from the charity stripe. Led in the first half by Kendall Duncan. She's got 5 points to go with 2 rebounds. Also 3 points, 2 rebounds for Cameron Stiltner, and then 2 points each for Ellie West, Larissa Jones, and Elizabeth Zachary. No bench scoring yet for the Lady Indians. 15 total rebounds, 3 of them on the offensive glass, but the number it is 10 turnovers. That's going to be crucial to come back from here in the second half. Oneida does start the second half on the defensive side of the ball, so you really need to get that stop in the first possession and get some points out of that first possession if you can for Oneida. That's going to be very crucial to start off the second half.
That's what we've seen from Cosby. They were able to turn the Lady Indians over, a few different possessions right there, and once they got that started rolling, it kind of slipped away from Oneida for a bit. But it's only halftime. We've seen this the other night in the Tennessee-Kentucky game. A lot can flip in the second half, and we expect nothing less.
All right, thank you, gentlemen. We're going to take a quick break here, and we'll be back with more of the Vantage Point Financial Halftime Report right after this.
One thing I love about UCB is that they don't automatically default to no. I think a lot of people think that they shouldn't even come in and talk to us if they're not in the best financial situation that they've ever been in. And that's just simply not the case. I had a customer just yesterday who came in needing home repairs, thought, this is probably going to be a no because I don't have the best score right now, but we were able to consider every factor and get some additional documentation, and we were able to get the loan approved.
Danny's Drugs has been dedicated to providing patients with quality healthcare services since 1966. From our beginnings as a fountain drugstore to our current location on the 4th lane in Oneida, one thing has remained the same: exceptional service. Our staff of highly motivated and carefully trained professionals understand your needs and respond to them in a personal and friendly manner. Our staff works together as a team to provide the finest patient care available. That's Danny's Drugs, putting patients first since 1966.
If you're a DIYer, Lumber King is your supplier. Equipment and tools, we got it. Paint and cleaning supplies, we got it. Rugged apparel and lawn care, we got that too. Visit us at 20359 Alberta Street in Oneida, Tennessee to make all your DIY dreams come true.
Home-style cooking with friendly service in a relaxed atmosphere. That's Razax. Razax offers breakfast served daily, just like Grandma fixed it, and daily specials like country fried steak, turkey and dressing, and of course, a fish fry every Friday. Razax has a full menu, ranging from quick and easy favorites like hamburgers and club sandwiches, to comfort foods like pinto beans. And you'll love something off the grill, like grade A cut sirloin, ribeye, or shrimp kebabs. Razax. Country cooking and great steaks.
Welcome back here on the IH Sports Network as we continue the Vantage Point Financial halftime report. We're going to take a look at the Helenwood Foods out-of-town scoreboard. Helenwood Foods this week has ribeyes and New York strips, $10.99 a pound. Bo, take it away.
Well, our only score update as of now actually comes from our friends down in Huntsville. The Highlanders of Scott High, as they're on the road tonight at Halls. 5:04 to play there in the fourth quarter, and the Lady Highlanders looks like they just cut into that lead just barely. Halls leading 35-33 with 5:04 to play.
All right, thank you, Bo. Real quick, before this quarter starts, we're going to just talk a little bit about what we think the Lady Indians what we need to see out of the Lady Indians as we begin this second half. And, I mean, obviously, this is going to be my answer. Obviously, you got to cut down on the turnovers.
Absolutely. I mean, you have to cut the turnovers. And, again, it's got to be an immediate stop right here at the very beginning. I think you have to make sure that you can stop Cosby on this first offensive possession and then come back down and get some points on this possession if you're Oneida. You need to try to chip into this lead early, and it's going to take a run. It's going to take one of those 8-10-0 runs kind of thing to get back into this game and claw your way back within striking distance.
As well, I think something that needs to be stressed is the perimeter defense. As we know, the Cosby Lady Eagles living by the three at this moment.
Living by the three, and they're feeding off that with their own defensive pressure too. It's just it's been really intense by them. They've maintained really tough man-to-man pressure throughout most of the first half, and come away with several turnovers as well. So off that.
Second half is underway. Lady Eagles start things off. Azariah Spurgeon's going to bring it up. She'll find Stella Raines. Spurgeon with it once again now, guarded by Ellie West. Shot attempt there by Matisse Bible, no good. Ellie West hauls in the rebound. Long feed to Cameron Stiltner. She'll take the three-point attempt. It'll be off as well. Piper Whaley with a rebound there. Spurgeon once again brings it up.
You just can't be one and done there either. They wanted to secure that offensive rebound. They just didn't get it.
Bible once again, top of the key. Finds Stella Raines. Over to Azariah Spurgeon. Tries to put the shot up, blocked by Kendall Duncan. And they're going to say, I thought they said that she stepped out of bounds.
Yeah, she did when she grabbed it, yes. Tough man-to-man defense so far from these Lady Indians to start the third quarter.
You know what it was? I forgot they switched sides.
Oh.
So I saw him point that way, and I said, he's keeping it with Oneida? What?
Yeah, it's a new rule in high school basketball in Tennessee this year. They switch at the half.
No, it's not. I just had a brain fart. That's all it was. Stella Raines has it for the Lady Eagles. Ottinger now driving towards the basket. Kicks it back out to Spurgeon. Good assist there from Ottinger to Spurgeon.
That's a very hard cut by Spurgeon there, and a good finish for that young lady.
Now Stiltner. Kick back out to Jones. Azariah Spurgeon gets a hand in there. Now a fight for the ball down there. The Lady Eagles come up with it. Azariah Spurgeon puts it off the glass for two. Kendall Duncan now has it for the Lady Indians. Fires it over to Cameron Stiltner. The drive towards the basket forced the foul.
Cameron thought about that three out there on the baseline, but seen some open court and decided to drive instead and drew the foul.
I believe that's going to go against Matisse Bible.
It is. He put up 12, meant 21.
Yeah, that's what I figured. That's why I didn't say it immediately. Azariah Spurgeon drive toward the basket and puts it in for two.
A 19-2 run. Cosby's on since the second quarter, carrying it over here to the third. Timeout Oneida will take the same. Oneida trailing 33-14 here in the third.
Welcome back here on the IH Sports Network. Coming out of the Farm Bureau Home Auto Life Business Insurance Timeout, Nick Price is your agency manager. Phone 423-569-5118. Lady Indians have possession, trying to cut into this commanding lead that the Lady Eagles have on them. And there's another turnover for the Lady Indians.
Cosby just not conceding anything. In the
No.
entry pass, I mean, they are right up in our girls' business for sure.
Matisse Bible brings it up. Finds Azariah Spurgeon. Takes the mid-range shot. Just off. Goes out of bounds, and it's going to go to Oneida. Ellie West brings it up for the Lady Indians. She's going to kick it to Kendall Duncan. Elizabeth Zachary finds Ellie West. Now Maddie Pike feeds it to Kendall Duncan. Puts it up, and good, and one.
Needed that.
Absolutely was needed.
Great catch. She was a little too deep. Put it on the floor and right back up. Strong. Good finish there by Kendall.
Hopefully that stops the bleeding.
Kendall's shot is good. 3-point play there from the Lady Indians' Kendall Duncan. As now Spurgeon up against Ellie West. Loses control of the ball, and they're going to give it to Oneida.
Well, last off Spurgeon, nice job. Good defense. But we've seen that she likes to take that ball down into the paint. You got to sort of squeeze down and pinch off that lane there for her. And right now, Oneida's doing a pretty good job of it. Forced a couple of turnovers now.
Larissa Jones is going to give it to Maddie Pike. Finds Ellie West. The feed to Elizabeth Zachary. Back out to Maddie Pike. 3-point. Just off. Rebound by Larissa Jones. Puts it back up. Gets her own rebound once again. And draws the foul. Good work down on the block from Larissa Jones.
Foul on Whaley. That's going to be her second. Send Jones to the line. He's a pretty good free throw shooter.
First one.
Nothing but the bottom of the net.
Zaylee Spencer checks in for the Lady Eagles.
Yeah, that's Whaley's third, so she's going to have to go to the sidelines now with 3 fouls.
Second one. Falls as well.
Silky smooth.
Yep. Lady Indians have cut into this lead. Allie Ottinger up against Larissa Jones. Gives it to Zaylee Spencer.
And there's a walk.
And they're going to get you with the travel there for sure.
All of a sudden, Oneida showing a little bit of life.
Ellie West has it. Finds Larissa Jones. Now to Duncan. Jones kicks back out to West. Puts it up.
Wow.
And in.
Great finish by Ellie. And all of a sudden now Cosby going to take the timeout. We'll take the same. 33-21. Lady Indians trail. 3:51 to go here in the third.
The superior technology of fiber optics carries a communication signal that is more robust and reliable than older technologies. Connecting homes and businesses directly to fiber optic networks enables enormous improvements in what bandwidth devices are capable of delivering. Experience Highland Communications' world-class broadband, delivered over Highland Telephone Cooperative's fiber optic network to make your online experience extraordinary. Highland Telephone and Highland Communications. World-class connections with a local, hometown touch.
Welcome back here on the IH Sports Network. Coming out of the Farm Bureau Home Auto Life and Business Insurance timeout, Nick Price is your agency manager. Phone 423-569-5118. Lady Eagles have possession. Matisse Bible tries to find a way around Larissa Jones. Tipped by Ellie West into the hands of Zaylee Spencer. Up and good for 2 points.
They did everything right on that possession. Just a good finish there by that young lady.
Maddie Pike kicks it out to Kendall Duncan. Top of the key, she'll find Ellie West. Just a 2-point shot there. No good. Zaylee Spencer collects another rebound. Azariah Spurgeon back out to Stella Raines, and the foul going to be called there on Kendall Duncan.
It's going to be Kendall's third.
So the inbound goes to Azariah Spurgeon. Tries to find a way in. Finds Matisse Bible, who gives it back to Zaylee Spencer. Stella Raines with it now.
Good recovery defense there by Maddie Pike.
Allie Ottinger gives it back to Stella Raines, and they're going to get the foul called.
I think they're going to get Zachary on that one. Don't think she was in place yet. No, they're going to give it to Jones. It's still just her first.
First shot is up and just rims out. Number 2, Cameron Stiltner, and number 15, Tinley Jeffers check in for the Lady Indians. And for the Lady Eagles, going to be number 1, Bella Stanton checking in, as well as number 24, Katie Moore. The second shot from Stella Raines. Up and off once again. Larissa Jones gets the rebound there. Feeds it up ahead to Maddie Pike. Now Cameron Stiltner, top of the key, shoots the three. Just off, but Larissa Jones with a rebound to put back. That one off as well. Ellie West with another offensive rebound. Tries to hit Larissa Jones. And it's going to be another turnover for the Lady Indians.
Had some good looks, opportunities there, just couldn't cash in.
Azariah Spurgeon gives it to Katie Moore.
Let's see him continue this intense defensive pressure.
Katie Moore takes the three-point attempt off. Ellie West with the rebound. Cameron Stiltner.
Continuation.
Nope, no continuation. They're going to get it on the floor.
It's going to go against number 21, Matisse Bible.
That'll be Bible's third.
Ellie West out of the stack, puts it in for two.
Yeah, can't ask for a better drawn-up play right there. Oneida trying to chip away yet again. They've gotten it down from 13 to 12, but still need a little bit more.
Bella Stanton's three-point attempt is no good. Hauled in by Cameron Stiltner. Ellie West brings it across midcourt, drives to the basket, and a foul going to be drawn there.
Great recognition by Ellie, bringing the ball down the floor. Nobody stopping ball. First rule, go to the go, right?
Absolutely.
Good take, Ellie.
And that's going to be Bible's fourth.
Ellie West first shot up, and good.
Zaylee Spencer comes in to checks in for Bible.
Second shot is up. No good. Katie Moore comes down with the rebound there for the Lady Eagles. And Cameron Stiltner is going to take that one away. One of the Lady Eagles players, I didn't catch who it was, got a hand in there. Forces out of bounds. Possession stays with the Lady Indians. Lucas is telling me it was Spencer. Maddie Pike now with it for the Lady Indians. She's going to give it to Tinley Jeffers. Cameron Stiltner almost loses possession of it there. And they're going to get Stella Raines with the push.
And that's going to send Oneida to the line. Under a minute, couple of free throws here. These are big.
Big.
Got to continue to chip away.
Shot is up and good. Elizabeth Zachary checks it back in for the Lady Indians. She'll replace Larissa Jones. And now Stiltner's second shot is up and good as well. A single-digit lead now for the Lady Eagles. 50 seconds left in the third quarter. Katie Moore has it for the Lady Eagles. Tries to get around Stiltner. They're going to call the foul there.
Just Cameron's second.
13 fouls, so we'll be shooting.
Katie Moore once again with it for the Lady Eagles. She's going to give it to Bella Stanton. Azariah Spurgeon now has it once again.
Coach Cody Lau probably looking to take the last shot here.
Probably so. Notice the difference here in the third quarter. Oneida stayed strictly with the man-to-man, not defense.
Yes.
I think it made a huge difference in this quarter.
She can give it to Zaylee Spencer. Shots up and good for 2 points. 4 seconds left. Ellie West just going to put it up. The putback by Tinley Jeffers won't go, and that's the end of the third quarter. Score currently Oneida Lady Indians 26, Cosby Lady Eagles 35.
Scenic Foods is about freshness, with meat cut in-store daily and special cut upon request. A deli that offers fresh meats and cheeses sliced to your choosing. A produce department offering fresh fruits and vegetables, and of course a full line of competitively priced groceries to meet your weekly shopping needs. Scenic Foods is about value and convenience. Don't have time to cook supper? Try our cheese sticks, pizza, and wings, as well as our fresh-made desserts and side dishes. Need to fill an empty pantry? We have all you need at Scenic Foods, located at 7352 Baker Highway in Huntsville.
Vigilance Security and Technology offers cutting-edge security solutions tailored for industrial, commercial, and residential spaces. With our 4K resolution cameras, expert installation, and comprehensive networking services, you'll experience unparalleled clarity and peace of mind. Secure your future with the team that goes the extra mile. Call Vigilance today. 423-286-3533.
Welcome back here on the IH Sports Network. It's the fourth quarter. We want to correct a mistake. That score is actually 26-37 in favor of the Cosby Lady Eagles. Sometimes forgive us on that one.
Sometimes the guy pushing the buttons don't push them.
Stuart, I said I wasn't going to call you out, and then you just call yourself out.
That's all right.
I guess it is. Lady Indians start the fourth quarter with possession. Stiltner slings it over to Maddie Pike. Now back to Stiltner. West near midcourt finds Cameron Stiltner once again. Now over to Maddie Pike. Kendall Duncan going to take the three in the corner.
Yeah.
And we're going to get the foul called there. We'll be behind the three-point line, so we'll take 3 shots here.
Rain's going to get tagged with the foul.
Kendall Duncan at the line for 3. First one up and good. Now the second shot will fall as well.
Big free throws here by Kendall.
Cuts that lead back down to single digits once again. Third one no good. Goes into the hands of Zaylee Spencer. Azariah Spurgeon drives towards the basket. Shots up, no good. Allie Ottinger's going to come down with it.
Ball was tipped around 2 or 3 times before it got all the way out to the three-point line and secured.
Bella Stearns guarded by Cameron Stiltner. 2-on-2 matchup as Kendall Duncan gets a hand in there and is going to get credited with the steal. Ellie West finds Maddie Pike. Back to Cameron Stiltner now.
It's almost a box and one.
Cameron Stiltner is going to take the three.
Big three. Big three by Stiltner right there. Nice pass cross court by Maddie Pike, and that's going to make Cosby take the timeout. We'll take the same. 6:22 to play. Oneida's cut it down to 6, 37-31.
Congratulations to the South Fork Physical Therapy Class of 2026. Through the years, it has been our privilege to be a part of these young people's lives. To all of these seniors, Highlanders, and Indians, we wish you a lifetime of health and happiness. Thank you for allowing South Fork Physical Therapy to be a part of your journey.
Excuse me there. Welcome back here on the IH Sports Network. Farm Bureau Home Auto Life Business Insurance Timeout. Nick Price, your agency manager over there. Call 423-569-5118. And now only a 6-point game between the Lady Eagles of Cosby and the Lady Indians of Oneida.
Game has not been this close since midway through the second quarter.
Now it's Bella Stanton in for the Lady Eagles. She's going to give it to Stella Raines. Finds Allie Ottinger. Now Bella Stanton off the glass for 2.
That's just nice play there by Stanton, using that speed to get down on the block, put it up off the glass quickly for 2.
Kendall Duncan with it for the Lady Indians. Gives it to Maddie Pike. Cameron Stiltner, another three-point attempt, just off. Rebound taken in by number 1, Bella Stanton. She'll cross midcourt. Now Stella Raines going to give it to Azariah Spurgeon. Stanton with it once again, excuse me there. Azariah Spurgeon puts up another one just off. Kendall Duncan hauls it in.
Johnny, did you forget this is a 4-game week? You can't be yawning this early, son.
Well, I won't be here the rest of the week. You got to remember that. Ellie West, three-point attempt, no good. I don't know what came over me. Elizabeth Zachary checks in for Maddie Pike. Azariah Spurgeon crosses midcourt. She's going to give it to Stella Raines. Finds Allie Ottinger. Shot no good. Ellie West finds Cameron Stiltner. Over to Kendall Duncan. Feed to Elizabeth Zachary. Shot blocked by Zaylee Spencer. Bella Stanton brings it up. Finds Zaylee Spencer. She'll shoot the mid-range. No good. Offensive rebound by Stella Raines.
Second chance opportunities right now by Cosby, really keeping them in this 8-point lead.
Spurgeon draws the foul.
That's 4 on Kendall. As Matisse Bible checks back in. That young lady's got 4 as well now for Cosby.
Stella Raines with a three-point attempt and drains it.
Buried it. Pulls it back out to an 11-point lead.
Cameron Stiltner's going to take another three-point attempt and drains that one as well.
Anything you can do, I can do better.
I like that.
Coach West with the timeout.
We're going to get a timeout from Oneida here. We'll take the same. Your score currently, the Oneida Lady Indians 34, Cosby Lady Eagles 42.
Respect, compassion, integrity, commitment, community. Those are a few of the principles that guide Mountain People's Health Councils in everything we do. We respect our patients and their need for quality health care. We have compassion on those that are sick and hurting and need help. We are committed to do everything we can to help those in need. And we're focused on providing our friends, family, and neighbors with the very best health care available.
Welcome back here on the IH Sports Network. Coming out of the Farm Bureau Home Auto Life Business Insurance Timeout. Nick Price is your agency manager. Phone 423-569-5118.
You see Cameron Stiltner catch the ball there on the baseline and shoots from the corner. Two huge threes by her in this quarter.
Now some pressure coming here by the Lady Indians.
Maddie Pike has checked in for the Lady Indians. As Bella Stanton's going to inbound it into Matisse Bible. As she's going to kick it up ahead to Allie Ottinger. Now back to Bible.
Oneida staying in that man.
Working around the perimeter. Azariah Spurgeon puts up the three. Off. Kendall Duncan comes down with the rebound. Kicks it to Maddie Pike in the corner. Thought about the three-pointer. Decides not to. Kendall Duncan once again has it. Gives it back to Cameron Stiltner.
What Cameron's been shooting, you'd like to see her get an open look at it.
Maddie Pike. Back to Kendall Duncan. Almost had your open look there. But we're going to get the foul called there on the drive in.
Foul's going to get called against Raines. That's her fourth. Sends Stiltner to the line for 2. Lucy Sexton will check in after the first shot.
Stiltner shot. Up. Just rims out.
Duncan will come off for Sexton. Also checking back into the game for Cosby is number 14, Zaylee Spencer.
Stiltner's second shot. is up and good.
7-point game, 3 minutes to play.
The inbound to Ottinger. Gives it to Matisse Bible. Runs towards the rim and finishes for two.
Got to cut her off a little earlier. Timeout going to be called by Cosby. Will take the same 9-point game. 2:48 to play here in the fourth.
El Rey is Scott County's home for great Mexican flavor. Located in Oneida Plaza, we're just up the sidewalk from Walmart. From our fresh chips that are made daily to our chicken or beef fajitas that are big enough to share, El Rey uses the freshest ingredients to serve authentic Mexican dishes that will be a hit with the entire family. Stop in before the game on Friday or pop in on Saturday and watch college football on one of nearly a dozen screens while you eat. That's El Rey Azteca, open until 9 p.m. Sunday through Thursday and 10 p.m. on weekends.
Welcome back here on the Oneida Indians Network and the IH Sports Network. We had another Farm Bureau Home Auto Life and Business Insurance timeout. Nick Price is your agency manager. Phone 423-569-5118.
Update from Hall. Scott High holds a 57-54 lead over the Red Devils with 23 seconds to play in overtime. The overtime bug is hit around the area.
Seems like it. What's that, the third or fourth game that's gone into overtime in the past week?
Since Thursday, yeah.
That's not even in the past week.
Oneida's boys, a couple overtime wins last week on Thursday and Friday.
Kendall Duncan has it for the Lady Indians. 2.5 minutes left in this ball game. Lady Indians trail by 9 as they're going to call the foul there. It's going to send Kendall Duncan to the line once again.
Ottinger will be docked with that foul.
13 foul on Cosby now.
First shot from Kendall Duncan is good. Stella Rain's going to check back in. She'll give Katie Moore a break. And the second shot just off. Allie Ottinger with a rebound. Gives it to Bella Stanton. Now over to Azariah Spurgeon. And they're going to get Cameron Stiltner with the foul there. Two minutes, 14 seconds left. As that ball, another zig when they should have zagged moment. And that's a turnover for the Lady Eagles.
And it was never touched, so the Indians will get it right there at midcourt. Sub in for Cosby.
It's going to be number 24, Katie Moore, back in for Stella Raines.
Yeah, they're doing an offensive-defensive switch there.
Cameron Stiltner crosses midcourt. Drive in, shot no good. Battle for the rebound.
Give it to Oneida, out of bounds on the sideline.
Yep, they're going to say that Ottinger got the rebound but then touched out of bounds.
Tinley Jeffers checks into the game for the Lady Indians. She'll replace Maddie Pike. Stiltner gives it to Larissa Jones. Now back to Stiltner. Now Ellie West. Puts the shot up off the glass for two. As we're going to get another foul called there.
Yep, Lady Indians just getting two hands on these ladies from Cosby.
Maddie Pike checking back in, as well as Lucy Sexton. They'll replace Tinley Jeffers and Kendall Duncan. The inbound goes to number 1, Bella Stanton. Ottinger finds Stanton once again. Matisse Bible near midcourt. Finds Azariah Spurgeon. And they're going to get Spurgeon with the foul.
Cameron Stiltner on that foul.
But no. He definitely said 2-3.
He said 2-3.
But they're going to say it was on Stiltner.
And there's another foul going to be called.
And that's 5 on Stiltner.
Kendall Duncan checks back in the game to replace Stiltner. And Azariah Spurgeon goes to the line to shoot the bonus. First shot up. And just off, no good. Checking back in for the Lady Eagles is number 2, Stella Raines. Second shot also no good. Rebound by Larissa Jones. Minute 15 left. Jones drives to the basket and draws the foul. They're going to get Allie Ottinger with that one.
It's one of those moments where Larissa takes the ball and she's determined she's going to make her way all the way to the basket. And she's been very successful in doing that.
First shot up, no good. Tinley Jeffers checking back in for the Lady Indians. She's going to replace Kendall Duncan. Second shot by Jones up and good. It's now a 5-point lead for the Lady Eagles. Matisse Bible.
Timeout Cosby.
That's a timeout by Cosby. We're going to take the same. Your score currently sits Oneida Lady Indians 39, Cosby Lady Eagles 44.
A local bank puts its customers first.
A local bank is committed to giving back and being a community partner.
A local bank is with you every step of the way and celebrates your success.
A local bank is a familiar face that treats you like family.
A local bank is big enough to serve you and small enough to know you by name.
For 120 years, First National Bank has been Scott County's local bank. First National Bank, your family, your future, your bank.
Back here on the IH Sports Network after the Farm Bureau Home Auto Life Business Insurance timeout. Nick Price is your agency manager. Phone 423-569-5118. The Lady Eagles retain possession. Azariah Spurgeon inbounds, and we're going to get the foul called there. And they're going to get Maddie Pike with that one.
Lady Indians have surged back here in the fourth and got it cut down to 5.
He's got a foul to extend the game, and, well, first shot's no good. But
Kendall Duncan checks back in for the Lady Indians.
What you've seen on the last trip, Bo. You know, 2 free throws, obviously what you're hoping for again.
Cosby with nobody in the lane.
Second shot up. And rims out. Tinley Jeffers hauls it in. Minute left to play in this ball game. Ellie West going to give it to Kendall Duncan. She'll shoot the 3.
Yeah,
drain it.
Yes! Good defense.
And now a steal for Tinley Jeffers. Great defense from the Lady Indians. 2-point lead for the Lady Eagles. 35 seconds left in the ball game. Ellie West feeds to Tinley Jeffers. Now to Maddie Pike. Trying to take a little time off that clock. Kendall Duncan finds Tinley Jeffers. Back out to Maddie Pike. Now Kendall Duncan gives it to Larissa Jones. Puts it off the glass. No good.
Got a good foul.
And there's the foul. You need to foul in that situation.
But if that was on Duncan,
and it is.
That's her fifth.
That's her fifth. After just burying a huge three there, now all of a sudden she's going to come out of this ball game.
What a fight from these Lady Indians, especially in this fourth quarter.
Absolutely.
To battle back.
Now Rain's going to go to the line for two. Still nobody in the lane for Cosby.
First shot is no good.
I promise that will be something that they circle on this stat sheet tonight if they were to come up and lose this ball game. Could we be smelling overtime?
As the second one is up, and it's good. Trailing by 3, a three-pointer puts you into overtime. 10 seconds left, but we're going to get a timeout called here. We're going to take the same. Your score, the Oneida Lady Indians 42, Cosby Lady Eagles 44. Welcome back here on the IH Sports Network. Coming out of another Farm Bureau Home Auto Life and Business Insurance timeout, Nick Price is your agency manager. 423-569-5118 is the number to call. 9.2 seconds left. Lady Indians trail by 3. A three-pointer sends this game into overtime.
Oneida has doubled up Cosby in this quarter, 16-8 scoring-wise. Do they have one more three in the bag right here?
Elizabeth Zachary has checked in and is there to inbound. She'll give it to Lucy Sexton. 4 seconds remaining. Maddie Pike
three up.
Shoots the three, just off. And the score, the buzzer goes final. 3-point loss for the Lady Indians. Your final score, the Oneida Lady Indians 42, the Cosby Lady Eagles 45.
Danny's Drugs has been dedicated to providing patients with quality healthcare services since 1966. From our beginnings as a fountain drugstore to our current location on the 4th Lane in Oneida, one thing has remained the same: exceptional service. Our staff of highly motivated and carefully trained professionals understand your needs and respond to them in a personal and friendly manner. Our staff works together as a team to provide the finest patient care available. That's Danny's Drugs, putting patients first since 1966.
When you need physical therapy, don't just think of sports injuries and post-operative care. At South Fork Physical Therapy, we treat patients in all stages of life and with a wide variety of symptoms, from vertigo and headaches to hip pain and plantar fasciitis. The next time you need physical therapy, think South Fork Physical Therapy. From head to toe, we are here to help you.
Home-style cooking with friendly service in a relaxed atmosphere. That's Razax. Razax offers breakfast served daily, just like Grandma fixed it, and daily specials like country fried steak, turkey and dressing, and of course, a fish fry every Friday. Razax has a full menu, ranging from quick and easy favorites like hamburgers and club sandwiches, to comfort foods like pinto beans. And you'll love something off the grill, like grade A cut sirloin, ribeye, or shrimp kebabs. Razax. country cooking, and great steaks.
Welcome to the Danny King Lumber Post Game. Danny King Lumber, offering retail and wholesale lumber. Phone 423-569-1430. Danny King Lumber.
Your final score this evening, Oneida Lady Indians 42, Cosby Lady Eagles 45. As we sit here on the Danny King Lumber post-game report, retail and wholesale lumber, phone 569-1430. Close game there at the end. The story of this game for the Lady Indians was the second half. Bo, tell us about it.
Cosby in the ball game finishes 18 of 43 for 42% from the field, 4 of 15 from three for 27%, and 5 of 14 from the charity stripe for 36%, led in the game by Stella Rain. She had 12 points to go along with 2 rebounds. Also, Azariah Spurgeon finishes with 11 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists. 5 points each for Zaylee Spencer and Katie Moore. Spencer hauled in 6 rebounds while Moore hauled in 3. 4 points, 9 rebounds for Allie Ottinger, 4 points for Matisse Bible, and 2 points for Piper Whaley. 27 total rebounds in the ball game for Cosby, 7 of them on the offensive glass, 10 turnovers. For Oneida, 13 of 41 from the floor for 32%, 5 of 19 from 3 for 26%, 11 of 19 from the charity stripe for 58%. Led on the night by Kendall Duncan. She had 14 points and 4 rebounds, also 12 points, 3 rebounds for Cameron Stiltner. 9 points, 6 boards for Ellie West, 5 points, 8 boards, Larissa Jones, 2 points, 2 rebounds for Elizabeth Zachary. Again, no bench points for the Lady Indians tonight in this one. 29 total rebounds, 8 of them on the offensive glass, 14 turnovers in the game. Oneida outscored Cosby 28-18 in the second half, but fell just short in this one by 3.
Yeah, they really dug themselves a hole in that second quarter we talked about. Cosby began to separate themselves, aided in part, or well, mostly by Oneida's, those turnovers in the second quarter. So proud of Lady Indians, the fight they showed, particularly late in that third and then throughout that fourth quarter, to have an opportunity to even tie it after that big of a gap. Really proud of the fight they showed, no doubt.
All right, thank you, gentlemen. We're going to take another quick break here, and we'll be back with more of the Danny King Lumber post-game report right after this.
The superior technology of fiber optics carries a communication signal that is more robust and reliable than older technologies. Connecting homes and businesses directly to fiber optic networks enables enormous improvements in what bandwidth devices are capable of delivering. Experience Highland Communications' world-class broadband, delivered over Highland Telephone Cooperative's fiber optic network to make your online experience extraordinary. Highland Telephone and Highland Communications. World-class connections with a local, hometown touch.
El Rey is Scott County's home for great Mexican flavor. Located in Oneida Plaza, we're just up the sidewalk from Walmart. From our fresh chips that are made daily to our chicken or beef fajitas that are big enough to share, El Rey uses the freshest ingredients to serve authentic Mexican dishes that will be a hit with the entire family. Stop in before the game on Friday or pop in on Saturday and watch college football on one of nearly a dozen screens while you eat. That's El Rey Azteca, open until 9 p.m. Sunday through Thursday and 10 p.m. on weekends.
If you're a DIYer, Lumber King is your supplier. Equipment and tools? We got it. Paint and cleaning supplies? We got it. Rugged apparel and lawn care? We got that too. Visit us at 20359 Alberta Street in Oneida, Tennessee to make all your DIY dreams come true.
Scenic Foods is about freshness, with meat cut in-store daily and special cut upon request. A deli that offers fresh meats and cheeses sliced to your choosing. A produce department offering fresh fruits and vegetables, and of course a full line of competitively priced groceries to meet your weekly shopping needs. Scenic Foods is about value and convenience. Don't have time to cook supper? Try our cheese sticks, pizza, and wings, as well as our fresh-made desserts and side dishes. Need to fill an empty pantry? We have all you need at Scenic Foods, located at 7352 Baker Highway in Huntsville.
Welcome back here on the IH Sports Network. We're about 8 minutes away from tip-off of boys action here. Let's go ahead and take a look at the Helenwood Foods out-of-town scoreboard. This week, Helenwood Foods has ribeyes and New York strips, $10.99 a pound. Bo, you can tell us what you got.
On the Helenwood Foods out-of-town scoreboard, give me just a moment, see if I can find it or see if anything has come back in. Yes, we do have some finals. Oneida gets the win over University High, 75-21. Sevier County gets the win over Maryville, 59-33. Greenback falls to Fulton, 68-36. Cleveland victorious over Oak Ridge, 65-45. Oakdale victorious tonight over Oliver Springs, 63-36.
All right, thank you. We're going to take another break here, and we'll be back. We'll be back with more right after this.
Respect, compassion, integrity, commitment, community. Those are a few of the principles that guide Mountain People's Health Councils in everything we do. We respect our patients and their need for quality health care. We have compassion on those that are sick and hurting and need help. We are committed to do everything we can to help those in need. And we're focused on providing our friends, family, and neighbors with the very best health care available.
A local bank puts its customers first.
A local bank is committed to giving back and being a community partner.
A local bank is with you every step of the way and celebrates your success.
A local bank is a familiar face that treats you like family.
A local bank is big enough to serve you and small enough to know you by name.
For 120 years, First National Bank has been Scott County's local bank. First National Bank, your family, your future, your bank.
One thing I love about UCB is that they don't automatically default to no. I think a lot of people think that they shouldn't even come in and talk to us if they're not in the best financial situation that they've ever been in. And that's just simply not the case. I had a customer just yesterday who came in needing home repairs, thought, this is probably going to be a no because I don't have the best score right now, but we were able to consider every factor and get some additional documentation, and we were able to get the loan approved.
Scenic Foods is about freshness, with meat cut in-store daily and special cut upon request. A deli that offers fresh meats and cheeses sliced to your choosing. A produce department offering fresh fruits and vegetables, and of course a full line of competitively priced groceries to meet your weekly shopping needs. Scenic Foods is about value and convenience. Don't have time to cook supper? Try our cheese sticks, pizza, and wings, as well as our fresh-made desserts and side dishes. Need to fill an empty pantry? We have all you need at Scenic Foods, located at 7352 Baker Highway in Huntsville.
Welcome back here on the IH Sports Network. We're now going to take a look at our, Trophy Masters Hustle Award and our First National Bank Player of the Game. First, the Trophy Masters Hustle Award, over 20 years of serving our community. Phone 569-8817. Who's that going to, Bo?
Hustle Award tonight's going to go to Ellie West. Nice night for Ellie. 9 points, 6 rebounds, 2 assists, and a steal in 29.5 minutes of play this evening. Ellie West, your Trophy Masters Hustle Award winner.
All right, thank you. And now the First National Bank Player of the Game. Your family, your future, your bank. Member FDIC.
First National Bank Player of the Game. It's going to Kendall Duncan. Nice night for her. 4 of 4 from the floor, 2 of 2 from deep. Finishes with 14 points, 4 rebounds, an assist, a block, and a steal in 21 minutes of play. Kendall Duncan, your First National Bank Player of the Game.
All right, thank you, Bo. All right, now we're going to take a look at our Roarks Pharmacy scouting report for this Cosby boys team. Roarks Pharmacy, shaped by the unique community that we serve.
Cosby entering the game 17-10 on the season, 3-1 in district play, 5-5 on the road this season. Coming off of a loss at Hancock County, 50-46. But before that loss, ran off a nice streak of wins. Matter of fact, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They are 11-2 in their last 13 contests, basically since Christmas. Doing a phenomenal job, and has taken down some pretty good competition during that time, including a win at West Green by 3. Also got a win over Eastside Virginia in overtime, 80-73. Also a 63 58-57 win at North Green as well. Went to Washburn, got an 8-point win. That included a 28-point win over these Indians over there back on January the 12th. Coach Curry Cody has these Eagles playing very, very well. Oneida coming off back-to-back overtime wins last week against Oliver Springs and at Rockwood. And once again, starting a 4-game stretch this week here this evening in non-district play. These Indians got to return back home tomorrow night and face a very tough Blue Devil team from Jellicoe, who will be looking to play spoiler to Oneida's non-blemished district record this season.
Yeah, everybody, when you're on the top, everybody's looking for you no matter what. And there are no easy nights in District 3 for sure, not this year.
All right, thank you, gentlemen. We're going to take another quick break here, and we'll be back with the McDonald's of Oneida starting lineup and boys action right after this.
Danny's Drugs has been dedicated to providing patients with quality healthcare services since 1966. From our beginnings as a fountain drugstore to our current location on the 4th Lane in Oneida, one thing has remained the same: exceptional service. Our staff of highly motivated and carefully trained professionals understand your needs and respond to them in a personal and friendly manner. Our staff works together as a team to provide the finest patient care available. That's Danny's Drugs, putting patients first since 1966.
The superior technology of fiber optics carries a communication signal that is more robust and reliable than older technologies. Connecting homes and businesses directly to fiber optic networks enables enormous improvements in what bandwidth devices are capable of delivering. Experience Highland Communications' world-class broadband, delivered over Highland Telephone Cooperative's fiber optic network to make your online experience extraordinary. Highland Telephone and Highland Communications. World-class connections with a local, hometown touch.
One thing I love about UCB is that they don't automatically default to no. I think a lot of people think that they shouldn't even come in and talk to us if they're not in the best financial situation that they've ever been in. And that's just simply not the case. I had a customer just yesterday who came in needing home repairs, thought, this is probably going to be a no because I don't have the best score right now, but we were able to consider every factor and get some additional documentation, and we were able to get the loan approved.
Welcome you back to the start of the Oneida boys versus Cosby boys game here in Oneida High School Gymnasium. It's time for our McDonald's of Oneida starting lineup. First for the Cosby Eagles, Bo.
Cosby going to send out number 3, Cornelius Carr, number 21, Cooper Davis, number 22, Drayden Sneed, 23, Cruz Coggins, and number 31, Ezra Spurgeon. Some good size on this Cosby team entering the ball game tonight. But now here's your starting lineup for the homestanding Oneida Indians, brought to you by McDonald's of Oneida. Kanan Shoemaker going to bring it up the floor for the Indians tonight. He'll be joined by senior Grady Keaton, senior Ben Gilbert, number 13, and number 11. Also number 15, Jesse Zachary in the starting lineup tonight for the Indians at senior. And the junior guard, number 25, Drayton Wade. Oneida in their home whites, trimmed in orange with orange numerals, orange lettering, and gray trim around that. Cosby in these nice black road uniforms with blue accent coloring, trimmed in white.
We are set to tip this one off as Ezra Spurgeon and Jesse Zachary meet at midcourt for the opening tip. Ball is up. And
they're going to retip this one.
I'd say so. Yep, there they go. And it's going to get into the hands of Oneida. Kanan Shoemaker going to bring things up to start the game for Oneida. He's going to give it to Grady Keaton. Number 13, Ben Gilbert now with it. Now Grady Keaton once again. Drayton Wade pulls the three-pointer, no good. Ezra Spurgeon with the rebound. He gives it to Cooper Davis.
Cooper Davis. Big man brings it up the floor, and I promise you guys, he can handle the rock.
Spurgeon up against Zachary. Going to draw the foul, and the basket will be counted.
Not a quick foul you want to pick up if you're Oneida on your first defensive possession.
Spurgeon looking for the and one. And he'll
And
convert
the
it.
and one is complete. As they're going to find Kanan Shoemaker way down court. Shoemaker's going to give it to Keaton. Back out to Shoemaker. Puts up the mid-range jumper. No good. Ezra Spurgeon comes down with the rebound. Cornelius Carr gives it to Cooper Davis. Ben Gilbert with a rebound.
Gilbert back on his rebounding ways.
That's
25.
That's his 26th in the past 2 games.
25 on Friday.
Jesse Zachary, footwork down low. Shot just won't go. It's Drayden Sneed with it. He'll give it to Cooper Davis. Now Cruz Coggins back to Sneed. Spurgeon over in the corner. The feed to Cooper Davis. Cruz Coggins, three-point attempt is good. Drayton Wade is going to give it to Kanan Shoemaker. Crossing midcourt, Shoemaker gives it to Zachary. Zachary over to Wade.
Remember, guys, this is a Cosby team that shot 59% from the floor in the last time these two teams met.
What did they shoot from the three-point line? Grady Keaton takes one from the three-point line. Ben Gilbert gets another board. Drayton Wade has it now. Do you know what they shot from the three-point line?
47%.
Wow.
You don't lose much if you can shoot 47% from three.
Plus 59 from the field? No.
No.
Shoemaker drives in on Spurgeon, puts the floater up. No good. Jesse Zachary just tips it out of bounds. The Eagles have possession.
For it to be a home court, it seems like Oneida's got a lid on the baskets right now for their own team.
Yep, seen that twice tonight already. Yep.
Cruz Coggins against Shoemaker. Cooper Davis. As there's the steal by Grady Keaton. And he'll put up the layup for two.
That's a great way to take the lid off a basket.
Coggins crosses midcourt. He's going to give it to Ezra Spurgeon. And another steal for Keaton, but just goes off of himself. Out of bounds. It's a turnover. Cosby player needs to tie his shoe. Official will stop play. Cooper Davis gives the inbound to Cruz Coggins. Up against Shoemaker. Take another three-point attempt, and it's good.
Cruz Coggins is deadly from beyond the arc, gentlemen.
Jesse Zachary gives it to Kanan Shoemaker. Jesse Zachary finds Grady Keaton. Fakes the three-point. Drives in. Gives it to Ben Gilbert. Ben Gilbert will shoot the three. No good, and they're going to get Zachary with the foul.
And that's already two on Jesse. He's going to have to go to the bench. Brock Ryan will replace him. Once again, remember, back here tomorrow night, district play. The Blue Devils of Jellicoe heading in here. Ladies tipping off at 6:30. Boys will tip off at 8. We'll have it right here on the IHSN.
Cruz Coggins, ball's way in the air. Ezra Spurgeon gets it. Now Cooper Davis. Gives it to Cornelius Carr. Now Drayden Sneed. Over to Cruz Coggins. Another three-point attempt. That one no good. Ben Gilbert grabs it. He'll give the ball to Drayton Wade. Now Grady Keaton with it. Drayton Wade. is going to give it to Ben Gilbert. Drayton Wade takes the three-point attempt, and it's good.
Big three there by Drayton. Just nice little handoff by Ben. Drayton's range right there from about 24. Looking good. Oneida switching all screens right now on this man-to-man.
Cooper Davis has it for the Eagles. Bullet of a pass to Ezra Spurgeon, and there's a foul going to be called.
That's just a phenomenal backdoor cut.
And a bullet of a pass from the wing.
I'm telling you, Cooper Davis, to be a bigger fella, can absolutely see the floor about as good as anybody I've seen all year.
Ezra Spurgeon at the free throw line. His shot is good. Kanan Shoemaker gives it back to Drayton Wade. And there's going to be a foul called there.
Somebody run through Ben Gilbert on
it.
His.
They did.
Yep, they're going to give it to Cornelius Carr.
Wade going to come off now, be replaced by Cannon Gazay. Davis, that last meeting, Stewart, 13 points, 9 boards, 5 assists, 3 steals in 25 minutes of play.
Filling up all the stats on that line.
Shoemaker gives it to Keaton. His shot is blocked by Cornelius Carr. Keaton's inbound goes to Brock Ryan. Cannon Gazay, the freshman, out there. Now Kanan Shoemaker's going to take that three-point attempt. Just no good. Brock Ryan gets the rebound, kicks it back out to Kanan Shoemaker. What an effort from Brock Ryan. Shoemaker tries to get it to Ryan, and just a little bit over his head. As checking in for the Eagles will be number 15, Drake Woodson. Davis gives it to Cruz Coggins. He'll bring it up. Ezra Spurgeon gives it to Cooper Davis, and he puts it off the glass for 2.
He just got that wide frame. It's hard for Grady to get around him. He got space and ate it up.
He can play the big down low. He can come out, play the guard. Again, his floor vision is phenomenal.
Big Gilbert with it. Excuse me.
Very agile for big
Grady
man.
Keaton, top of the key.
Yes!
3 is good. Cruz Coggins crosses midcourt. Gives it to Cornelius Carr. Ezra Spurgeon with it. Good feed to Cooper Davis. Spurgeon's going to shoot the 3. No good. And they're going to give that out-of-bounds ball to Oneida.
Wade's going to check in for Oneida to give Gilbert a rest. Also, number 22 for Cosby, Drayden Sneed going to check back in. He's going to give Davis a rest.
Shoemaker gives it to Drayton Wade. Cannon Gazay now with it on the other end for the Indians. Wade with it. Cannon Gazay has it. He'll put up the floater. Ball tipped by Grady Keaton, but into the hands of Drayden Sneed. Ezra Spurgeon. It's going to end up in the hands of Drayton Wade. Steal for him. And Grady Keaton's going to hit the layup for 2.
I think Cosby was trying to get the offensive foul there on Drayton Wade, but there was just too much motion there.
Drayden Sneed's shot is no good into the hands of Drayton Wade.
King imploring his team to pull it back out. We're going to hold for 1 shot here. Under 20 seconds left.
Kanan Shoemaker with it. 15 seconds left in the first quarter. Brock Ryan.
Oh, little fella, watch out.
It's into the hands of Grady Keaton. He'll shoot the 3. just off. Cruz Coggins hauls in the rebound, and his shot is no good. And that takes us to the end of the first quarter. The score, Oneida Indians 10, Cosby Eagles 14.
Respect, compassion, integrity, commitment, community. Those are a few of the principles that guide Mountain People's Health Councils in everything we do. We respect our patients and their need for quality health care. We have compassion on those that are sick and hurting and need help. We are committed to do everything we can to help those in need. And we're focused on providing our friends, family, and neighbors with the very best health care available.
Welcome back here on the IH Sports Network. We're set to begin the second quarter in this one, as the Cosby Eagles currently clinging to a 4-point lead. 8 minutes left in the first half. We're going to see how Oneida has adapted after the first quarter. The inbound goes to Drayton Sneed to begin the second quarter. Now Cornelius Carr feeds it to Cruz Coggins, who gives it to Ezra Spurgeon. Back out to Cornelius Carr. Puts up the shot. Whistle blown.
Offensive.
And they're going to get him with the charge.
That's a good call.
Yes, it is.
Drayton Wade had camped under there for 2 seconds before the contact was made. Nice draw of the charge. That's Carr's second. He's going to go to the bench now. Cooper Davis is going to return.
Kanan Shoemaker walking up. Going to find Brock Ryan. Now Kanan Shoemaker with it. Feed to Drayton Wade. Brock Ryan finds Cannon Gazay. Ben Gilbert drives in, puts it up.
Yeah.
It's good.
Great drive by Ben Gilbert. Just getting down to the block, floating up and laying it off the glass for 2.
Cruz Coggins. Now Ezra Spurgeon against Ben Gilbert. Gives it back to Cruz Coggins. Shot is up, just off. Cannon Gazay gets the rebound.
Looks like he doubled.
Yeah, they're going to get the double dribble there.
Grady Keaton going to check back into the ball game and pull Gazay off the floor.
These are invaluable minutes, though, for that freshman.
Absolutely.
Early in a big game like this.
Especially coming off that hand injury.
Yes.
So I had to sit for 3 weeks.
Cruz Coggins. As he's going to give it to Ezra Spurgeon. Back out to Cruz Coggins. Cooper Davis. As he's going to give it to Drake Woodson. Just out of the hands of Ezra Spurgeon. And they're going to get Brock with the foul there.
Brock couldn't put the brakes on quick enough. He saw the ball was free, but he just could not put the brakes on quick enough to pick up the foul.
Coach King imploring for 5 seconds down there, though,
yeah.
as Shoemaker was all over Coggins.
Now Cruz Coggins takes the 3-point, just off rebound for Grady Keaton. Brock Ryan's going to take the 3-pointer, and it's good.
When Brock Ryan is shooting that well, you better find that young man.
That gives the Indians the lead as Drake Woodson has it. He's going to give it to Ezra Spurgeon. Cooper Davis finds Cruz Coggins. Good play, but Ben Gilbert comes down with another rebound. Grady Keaton finds Ben Gilbert. And now Drake Woodson gets possession of the ball. Cruz Coggins fires to Drayton Sneed. 3-point shot up, no good. Rebound for Kanan Shoemaker. Drayton Wade gonna drive in, puts up the two, and it's good.
What a take by Drayton Wade. And that forces the quick timeout by Cosby. We'll take the same. 5:21 to play here in the first half. Indians lead it by 3.
A local bank puts its customers first.
A local bank is committed to giving back and being a community partner.
A local bank is with you every step of the way and celebrates your success.
A local bank is a familiar face that treats you like family.
A local bank is big enough to serve you and small enough to know you by name.
For 120 years, First National Bank has been Scott County's local bank. First National Bank, your family, your future, your bank.
Welcome back here on the IH Sports Network. Coming off of the Farm Bureau Home Auto Life Business Insurance Timeout. Nick Price, your agency manager. Phone 423-569-5118. As the Eagles' Ezra Spurgeon puts up the shot, Ben Gilbert with the rebound off the missed shot.
Yeah, his feet were totally not set right there. He just slipped and lost everything.
Ben Gilbert puts one up. No good. Drayton Sneed comes down with the rebound. Indians with a 3-point lead. Cruz Coggins. Cannon Gazay gets the steal, feeds it to Ben Gilbert, and he puts it up for 2.
Great look up floor by the freshman, finding a streaking Ben Gilbert down the far sideline for 2.
Coggins will give it to Drayton Sneed. Now Drake Woodson finds Ezra Spurgeon. Cooper Davis. Give it to Drayton Sneed. Ezra Spurgeon once again. Shots off. Brock Ryan hauls it in.
Great defense, though, by Ben Gilbert.
Yes, altered that shot completely.
What a drive.
In by Drayton Wade. Shot just off as they're going to find Drake Woodson, and they're going to get Ryan with the foul.
There goes Brock Ryan now coming out of the game. That's 2 on him. Woodson will go to the line for 2. Looks like Jesse's going to come in to replace him.
Craig one with 2 fouls for one with 2 fouls.
Yeah.
First shot no good by Drake Woodson.
No. Gilbert going to get the break.
Grady Keaton gets the
Jesse Zachary with the board.
Yeah. Drayton Wade fires it over to Grady Keaton.
Cosby now into that zone. Almost a 1-1-3. It's almost stacked at the top. Look at that.
Grady Keaton, takes the 3. Jesse Zachary putback is good.
It's a unique little zone.
He's hooking him.
Foul there, and it's going to be on Cooper Davis.
Yeah. Had him up above the above the head there. Sure did.
And trying to use that left arm to hook and get himself some space. Now all of a sudden, Oneida with a 7-point lead here, 3.5 to play.
Drayton Wade brings it up, gives it to Cannon Gazay. They find Brock Ryan. He'll shoot the 3. Grady Keaton, they're going to get the foul. We're going to call that on number 2.
No, 21. That's 21. Davis, and that's his second.
Ezra Spurgeon coming in to replace Davis. The inbound goes to Keaton. He'll put up the shot from the free throw line. No good. It's going to be hauled in by Cruz Coggins. Drake Woodson gives to Ezra Spurgeon. And now Cornelius Carr's shot, no good. Rebound by Brock Ryan. Keaton fires it over to Wade. Wade finds Cannon Gazay. The feed to Jesse Zachary.
Oh! They're going to call an offensive foul. I think they're going to get that on. Yeah, they're going to get that on Grady Keaton. I thought it was a great tip up right there. I'm guessing they're going to say he went over the back to get it.
Coggins going to bring it up.
Right now, Oneida on an 11-0 run, though, guys.
Spurred by this defensive pressure.
Ezra Spurgeon has it. Now over Cornelius Carr, Drayden Sneed.
Good hands.
Tries to feed it to Spurgeon. That's going to be off of an Oneida player, though. Checking back in for the Indians, number 1, Kanan Shoemaker, and number 13, Ben Gilbert.
They're going to replace Wade and Ryan.
As that one's going to go off of a Cosby player, Cruz Coggins, and it's going to be a turnover.
Good defense by the two smallest men on the floor right now for the Indians. Kanan Shoemaker and Cannon Gazay just getting in the face right now of the Cosby Eagles.
Grady Keaton gives it to Jesse Zachary. Cannon Gazay finds Grady Keaton. Keaton over to Shoemaker. Off balance feed to Jesse Zachary. Kanan Shoemaker now with it for the Indians. Gonna fire it over to Grady Keaton. Off the screen from Zachary. Gonna give it to Zachary.
Go
off
to work.
the glass. No good. Cruz Coggins finds Cornelius Carr. Tries to get it to Spurgeon, and it's gonna be another turnover. Cannon Gazay gives it back to Shoemaker.
Guys,
He'll walk it up.
Remember, first time the Indians played Cosby, they trailed 21-6 at the end of the first quarter. It's 21-14 Indians with 7-point lead with a minute to play in the first half.
Zachary tried to give it to Keaton there. Ended up in the hands of Drake Woodson. And now Cruz Coggins puts up the shot. I think Grady Keaton might have got a hand on that one. Just out of reach of Cannon Gazay. There's another turnover.
Yeah, Ben was looking up quickly, going to try to pay back the favor from earlier with Gazay, but that time just led him just a bit too far. Here goes Gazay to the bench. He'll be replaced by Wade.
As Cruz Coggins crosses midcourt. He's going to give it to Woodson. Now Sneed. Coggins puts up a floater, and it's off the glass and good.
Great take by Cruz Coggins. Put it up high off the glass where nobody else could get a hand on it.
Grady Keaton puts up a layup, though.
He's going to answer back quickly.
That's a great fake at the top of the three, and then good drive.
And Drayden Sneeds just rims out. Good rebound and keep in there by Spurgeon. Cruz Coggins takes a three off, and another rebound for Ben Gilbert.
7 already on the night, guys.
For the birthday boy, having himself a first half.
Happy birthday, Ben Gilbert. Grady Keaton.
Block.
Call the block there. Yep. It's going to go against Drayden Sneed.
Just the fourth foul of the quarter, and the Indians going to take a timeout. We'll take the same. Oneida leading 23-16, 8.5 seconds to play here in the first half.
Relive the moments that made history, on the field, in the gym, and across our community. From thrilling game-winning plays to unforgettable graduations, SFN has over 1,600 videos ready to watch anytime. Join SFN.TV for just $4.99 a month and unlock decades of local memories. Want to own a piece of history? Visit SFN.TV for digital downloads and DVDs of your favorite events. Subscribe or shop today at SFN.TV, your home for local sports and community memories.
The other night put him at 494.
Welcome back here on the IH Sports Network, coming out of the Farm Bureau Home Auto Life Business Insurance Timeout. Nick Price, your agency manager Phone 423-569-5118.
Hey guys, by the way, on that 6th rebound earlier on for Ben Gilbert, that was his 500 career rebound also on the year.
Wow.
And he got it on his birthday. What a great night for Ben Gilbert.
Can the Indians extend this lead here going into the half?
Just got to get a good look going to the basket.
Grady Keaton, 6 seconds left. They're going to call the foul.
They're going to call an illegal screen against Jesse Zachary, and that's his third.
That's the only thing that couldn't happen on that possession was him picking up his third foul right before the half.
Gazelle check in.
Cruz Coggins, 2 seconds left, puts up the half-court shot. Almost hits it, but just barely. We're going to halftime. Your score, the Oneida Indians 23, the Cosby Eagles 16.
El Rey is Scott County's home for great Mexican flavor. Located in Oneida Plaza, we're just up the sidewalk from Walmart. From our fresh chips that are made daily to our chicken or beef fajitas that are big enough to share, El Rey uses the freshest ingredients to serve authentic Mexican dishes that will be a hit with the entire family. Stop in before the game on Friday or pop in on Saturday and watch college football on one of nearly a dozen screens while you eat. That's El Rey Azteca, open until 9 p.m. Sunday through Thursday and 10 p.m. on weekends.
Congratulations to the South Fork Physical Therapy Class of 2026. Through the years, it has been our privilege to be a part of these young people's lives. To all of these seniors, Highlanders, and Indians, we wish you a lifetime of health and happiness. Thank you for allowing South Fork Physical Therapy to be a part of your journey.
If you're a DIYer, Lumber King is your supplier. Equipment and tools? We got it. Paint and cleaning supplies? We got it. Rugged apparel and lawn care? We got that too. Visit us at 20359 Alberta Street in Oneida, Tennessee to make all your DIY dreams come true.
Home-style cooking with friendly service in a relaxed atmosphere. That's Razax. Razax offers breakfast served daily, just like Grandma fixed it, and daily specials like country fried steak, turkey and dressing, and of course, a fish fry every Friday. Razax has a full menu, ranging from quick and easy favorites like hamburgers and club sandwiches, to comfort foods like pinto beans. And you'll love something off the grill, like grade A cut sirloin, ribeye, or shrimp kebabs. Razax. Country cooking and great steaks.
This is the Vantage Point Financial Halftime Report.
Do you have the right financial advisor to help you reach your goals? Ameriprise Advisors can provide personalized, goal-based advice to help you feel more confident about your financial future. Call Vantage Point Financial Planning, a private wealth advisory practice of Ameriprise Financial Services, LLC, at 423-569-5055. Not FDIC or NCUA insured. No financial institution guarantee. May lose value. Securities offered by Ameriprise Financial Services, LLC. Member FINRA and SIPC.
It's halftime here on the IH Sports Network. Scores currently Oneida Indians 23, Cosby Eagles 16, as we bring you your Vantage Point Financial halftime report. And gentlemen, this is really shaped up to be an interesting one here in the first half, as I and I think many others had the Indians pegged as underdogs coming into this game, but they're currently up by 7 going into the half. So, Bo, give us some statistics and talk about it a little bit.
Let's start off with Cosby, who finished the first half 6 of 22 from the floor for 27%, just 2 of 11 from 3 for 18%, 2 of 4 from the charity stripe for 50%. Led in the first half by Cruz Coggins with 8 points and 4 rebounds, 6 points, 3 rebounds for Ezra Spurgeon, and the other 2 points and 2 assists coming from Cooper Davis. 11 rebounds in the first half, just 1 on the offensive glass and 7 turnovers for the Eagles. For Oneida, 10 of 27 for the floor for 37%, 3 of 10 from deep for 30%. Haven't been to the line yet this evening. They're led in the first half by Grady Keaton with 9 points and 2 rebounds. Also 5 points for Drayton Wade, 4 points, 7 rebounds, 2 assists for Ben Gilbert. And on that 6th rebound, Ben Gilbert picked up his 500th career rebound as well this evening. Also 3 points, 4 rebounds for Brock Ryan, and 2 points for Jesse Zachary. 18 rebounds for Oneida in this one, 4 of them on the offensive glass and just 6 turnovers. The lead has only changed one time. Oneida's had the largest lead of the night. Cosby actually had a 9-point lead at one point there in the first quarter, but an 11-0 run to start the second quarter has surged Oneida into a 7-point lead here at the break.
What a huge turn of events, too. We come out, we were talking earlier about how the lid was on the basket forever. It seemed like for Oneida. Right out of the gate, they were down, 7 or 9 points, you say?
9.
And just couldn't get anything going. And then all of a sudden, you ratchet it up on defense. You start grabbing some offensive rebounds. You get inside the painted area, and you just find each other and help each other on defense and offense. And they've really turned it around. They've turned up the full court pressure, too, and it's just been a great turnaround, and they're playing well with each other at the moment.
Oneida trailed by 14 at the break over at Cosby. Big turn of events here at home.
Thank you, gentlemen. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be back with more of the Vantage Point Financial halftime report right after this.
The superior technology of fiber optics carries a communication signal that is more robust and reliable than older technologies. Connecting homes and businesses directly to fiber optic networks enables enormous improvements in what bandwidth devices are capable of delivering. Experience Highland Communications' world-class broadband, delivered over Highland Telephone Cooperative's fiber optic network to make your online experience extraordinary. Highland Telephone and Highland Communications. World-class connections with a local, hometown touch.
Scenic Foods is about freshness, with meat cut in-store daily and special cut upon request. A deli that offers fresh meats and cheeses sliced to your choosing. A produce department offering fresh fruits and vegetables, and of course a full line of competitively priced groceries to meet your weekly shopping needs. Scenic Foods is about value and convenience. Don't have time to cook supper? Try our cheese sticks, pizza, and wings, as well as our fresh-made desserts and side dishes. Need to fill an empty pantry? We have all you need at Scenic Foods, located at 7352 Baker Highway in Huntsville.
When you need physical therapy, don't just think of sports injuries and post-operative care. At South Fork Physical Therapy, we treat patients in all stages of life and with a wide variety of symptoms, from vertigo and headaches to hip pain and plantar fasciitis. The next time you need physical therapy, think South Fork Physical Therapy. From head to toe, we are here to help you.
If you're a DIYer, Lumber King is your supplier. Equipment and tools, we got it. Paint and cleaning supplies, we got it. Rugged apparel and lawn care, we got that too. Visit us at 20359 Alberta Street in Oneida, Tennessee to make all your DIY dreams come true.
Welcome back as we continue our Vantage Point Financial halftime report here on the IH Sports Network. As now we're going to take a look at the Helenwood Foods out-of-town scoreboard. Helenwood Foods this week has ribeyes and New York strips, $10.99 a pound. Bo, what you got?
Once again, girls scores on the evening. South Green gets the win over West Green, 49-29. Scott High victorious in overtime over at Halls, 59-54. Greenback falls tonight to Fulton, 63-36. Oakdale victorious over Oliver Springs, 63-36. And on the boys' side, the only updates we have right now on the boys' side is Oak Ridge leading by 10. Oak Ridge gets the win over Cleveland tonight, 54-44.
Recognizing today's Ben Gilbert's birthday, and as Bo mentioned earlier, pulled down career rebound number 500 earlier in the second quarter. All right, and that concludes our Hellenwood Foods out-of-town scoreboard.
Thank you, gentlemen. We're gonna take one more. Actually, we'll just keep it
better
here.
keep it here. Yeah. You never know how quick they're going to come out on this
I just realized that there's no time left on that clock. We're going to keep it here. But looking forward to the second half of this game. Oneida just needs to keep on that roll they're on.
More of the same, I think, is what Coach King's looking for right here. More defensive pressure. Got to continue to get fouls on them. One thing Oneida did really well, too, in the first half was kept them off the offensive glass. They were one and done. I think both said they had one offensive rebound that entire first half, so you definitely want more of that.
In the last 2 halves plus an overtime, Oneida's given up 2 offensive rebounds.
We're getting the second half started here. Kanan Shoemaker brings it across midcourt to start the second half for the Oneida Indians. Tries to get the feed to Drayton Wade.
He threaded a needle there for that one, too.
Ezra Spurgeon has it. Almost lost control. Brings it up. Drayden Sneed now with it for the Eagles.
Yeah, Oneida with a little bit of a different starting look here in the second half is Jesse Zachary on the bench.
As Cruz Coggins puts one off the glass for 2. Grady Keaton in the corner. Going to find Brock Ryan. Defended by Cooper Davis. Gives it to Kanan Shoemaker. Now to Ben Gilbert. Drayton Wade going to take the 3 and good.
That has been Drayton's shot tonight. Gives him 8. Oneida just looking to sort of grind this one out. Don't have to be all fast pace.
Cornelius Carr up against Gilbert. Now over to Cooper Davis. Finds Drayden Sneed. He's going to take the 3-point shot just off. Rebound by Cruz Coggins off the glass. Once again, no good. Ben Gilbert with a rebound. Drayton Wade, layup is good for 2.
What a fine way to run the floor by Drayton. He also had Grady down there, too. Both of them leaked out. Way to finish it, too.
Drayden Sneed brings it up, fires over to Cooper Davis. Now Cruz Coggins finds Cooper Davis. Almost loses control. Gives it to Ezra Spurgeon. And they're going to call the foul on Shoemaker.
Yeah, it's the right call. It's an unfortunate one, but it's the right call.
It is.
Oneida has outscored Cosby in the last 10 minutes of play, 18-4.
Wow. Defense and rebounding to do that.
It will. Well, only gave up 2 points there in the second quarter.
Cooper Davis fires over to Ezra Spurgeon. The give to Sneed. Almost taken away by Shoemaker. Cruz Coggins collects it. Puts it off the glass. Ben Gilbert gets a rebound. As Kanan Shoemaker gives it to Grady Keaton. Back to Shoemaker. Off the glass.
That is phenomenal passing by the Indians.
That is great team basketball. Started on the defensive end and sharing it down here at the basket.
What an IQ play there by Grady Keaton as well to give that ball to Shoemaker. What a block by Brock Ryan.
High up. It's going to stay with Cosby.
Blocking Brock Ryan. Ooh, I got to sit down.
You can't sit down in a game like this, Johnny.
My blood pressure's rising. Cooper Davis takes the 3-point attempt.
Look at Ben Gilbert getting on the floor again.
Cooper Davis once again puts up a shot, and that one will fall. Ben Gilbert up against
nice move.
What moves by Ben Gilbert, and he puts it in.
Mark that one.
Shake and bake.
Cruz Coggins gives it to Cooper Davis. Now out Cruz Coggins. 3-point shot is good.
Timeout Cosby.
We'll take the same. Score Oneida Indians 32, Cosby Eagles 23.
One thing I love about UCB is that they don't automatically default to no. I think a lot of people think that they shouldn't even come in and talk to us if they're not in the best financial situation that they've ever been in. And that's just simply not the case. I had a customer just yesterday who came in needing home repairs, thought, this is probably going to be a no because I don't have the best score right now, but we were able to consider every factor and get some additional documentation, and we were able to get the loan approved.
I could have got it, but whatever. Welcome back here on the IH Sports Network. Another Farm Bureau home, auto, life, and business insurance timeout. Nick Price is your agency manager. Phone 423-569-5118. Indians currently leading by 9. 4 minutes left to play, closer to 5 actually, left to play in the third quarter. I'd venture to say a lot of pleased Indian fans in the arena right now. Kanan Shoemaker going to give things to Drayton Wade. Fire over to Brock Ryan. Tries to get it to Ben Gilbert, but into the hands of Drayden Sneed. Cruz Coggins takes the three-point attempt, and it's good.
You cannot let that young man get hot from three, I promise, guys. He's going to fire up the threes, and when they start falling, they fall in bunches.
Kanan Shoemaker. The pass to Ryan. Now back to Drayton Wade.
Drayton was looking for that cutter on the backside by Shoemaker.
Grady Keaton. Over to Kanan Shoemaker.
Gilbert begging for it down on the block.
Drayton Wade. Now with it, Ben Gilbert. They give to Brock Ryan, over to Grady Keaton.
Oneida just milking some time off, and that's okay.
Drayton Wade shoots the three. No good. Ezra Spurgeon gets the rebound, gives it to Cooper Davis. Cruz Coggins takes another three-point attempt. Just off, Ben Gilbert gets a rebound.
Give him 10 more tonight already.
Drayton Wade looking to reset the offense here. Give to Ben Gilbert. Over to Grady Keaton up against Sneed. Puts it up. No good. Cruz Coggins gets the board there. Gives it to Cornelius Carr. No good. Back into the hands of Cruz Coggins. Shot will fall that time.
Another offensive rebound right there. Didn't give that up in the first half and gave it up there. Got to keep them off the offensive glass.
Ben doing everything he can to keep them off of it, I promise.
No doubt,
Grady
no doubt.
Drives to the basket, puts the shot up. Brock Ryan gets the rebound. Ben Gilbert shooting the three.
Yes.
In there.
Yeah.
Rim out off the glass, rim back in.
Ben sniffing out that double-double now. Just needs a point for it.
Ezra Spurgeon buries the three. Big man can shoot.
Yes, he can. We said that early on in the ball game. That young man knows how to fill up a stat sheet, guys.
Grady Keaton gives back to Kanan Shoemaker. Now the three-point attempt.
Yes.
Falls.
Both teams starting to wake up here in the third quarter offensively. Highest scoring quarter for both teams already.
Cruz Coggins, shot is good.
Hey, that young man can shoot.
Yes.
He can just shoot, guys. It doesn't matter where he's at on the floor.
The feed back to Kanan Shoemaker. The three-point attempt just off. Ezra Spurgeon gets the rebound, gives to Drayden Sneed. Now Cooper Davis. Back to Drayden Sneed, back to Cooper Davis. Cruz Coggins up against Kanan Shoemaker. Puts the shot up. No good. Grady Keaton comes down with it. Whistle blown.
Yeah,
that's the right call.
Yeah, he was already falling backwards before any
Yeah.
contact was ever made.
Yeah.
It's the right call.
That'll send Grady Keaton to the line for 2.
Gazay and Zachary will both check in after the first free throw as Keaton's looking for points number 13 and 14 on the night. Already nearly 3 Indians in double figures.
First shot up is good. Zachary's going to come in for Brock Ryan, and Gazay comes in for Kanan Shoemaker. Second shot from Keaton is good as well. Drayden Sneed is going to bring it up for the Eagles here. .45 seconds left in the third. Drake Woodson.
Did you see the little do-si-do below the goal right there?
I did not, sadly. I'll take your word for it. Ben Gilbert's going to take that one in.
They literally hooked arms and went like a merry-go-round.
Seen that Rick Barnes play.
I have too.
Yes.
We're square dancing below the rim.
I love it's smart. You get some momentum.
They're going to get Kanan Gazay with the travel there.
He tried for a pretty little Euro step right there, but that one drugged back a little bit.
Might have been a little contact, but
to give to Drayden Sneed. 10 seconds left in the third.
That's going to be an
Whistle
illegal
blown, foul
hook.
called.
No, they're going to call Gazay.
Gazay.
I thought they were going to get 23. Coggins, I thought they were going to get him on the hard hook.
Woodson gives it to Coggins. Now Coggins puts up the shot. No good. And that's the end of the third. The buzzer goes off. Oneida Indians 40, Cosby Eagles 33.
Vigilance Security and Technology offers cutting-edge security solutions tailored for industrial, commercial, and residential spaces. With our 4K resolution cameras, expert installation, and comprehensive networking services, you'll experience unparalleled clarity and peace of mind. Secure your future with the team that goes the extra mile. Call Vigilance today. 423-286-3533.
Danny's Drugs has been dedicated to providing patients with quality healthcare services since 1966. From our beginnings as a fountain drugstore to our current location on the 4th Lane in Oneida, one thing has remained the same: exceptional service. Our staff of highly motivated and carefully trained professionals understand your needs and respond to them in a personal and friendly manner. Our staff works together as a team to provide the finest patient care available. That's Danny's Drugs, putting patients first since 1966.
Back here on the IH Sports Network as the OHS band plays the final countdown. We're going into the final quarter here.
8 minutes left. I mean, hope you brought your lunch. This is going to be this is going to be a battle right here for another 8 minutes.
Kanan Shoemaker.
Don't forget, you're going to see another team dressed a lot like this tomorrow evening. Right here.
Fight for the rebound. Drayton Wade comes out with it. You're referring to the Jellicoe Blue Devils, aren't you?
Sure am. Look at the hustle.
Ben Gilbert!
My goodness.
Kanan Gazay shoots the three. Drake Woodson hauls it down. The hustle by Ben Gilbert, though, is immaculate.
Pure effort.
Drake Woodson takes the three-point attempt. Just rims out. Jesse Zachary comes down with the board. This game, at least to me, a lot closer than it feels. Indians only lead by 7. Kanan Shoemaker. Gives to Gazay. Now to Zachary. It's taken away by Cruz Coggins. as that one's going to end up in the hands of Ezra Spurgeon, but it's going to end up in his hands out of bounds. It's a turnover that'll give Oneida possession of the ball. Kanan Shoemaker walks it up for the Indians. As he'll find Ben Gilbert. Gives to Jesse Zachary. Now Drayton Wade.
No way.
Drayton.
Wow.
Fade away. Mid-range shot falls.
For him to find space in the lane, let alone finish that. Wow.
Drayton's always had that nice little fadeaway in his repertoire.
Cruz Coggins going up. And they're going to call the jump ball.
That's phenomenal effort right there as Shoemaker literally went in blind.
He had his back to him. He just knew he just felt the ball. He knew it was there.
Cooper Davis with it for the Eagles. Gives to Ezra Spurgeon. Cruz Coggins. Step back. Shot is good.
Looked like a two maybe, though.
They're going to call it a three. Ben Gilbert has it for the Indians. Gives to Jesse Zachary. Gives to Ben Gilbert. Over to Canning Gazay. Shoots the three.
Yes!
It's good.
Big shot from the freshman.
Guys, the Indians have done all this here in the first 2.5 minutes with Grady Keaton on the bench getting a breather.
Ben Gilbert gets credited with the steal there. Gives to Cannon Gazay. Jesse Zachary. The feed to Ben Gilbert. Points off the glass.
Give him a double-double, guys.
Over Cannon Gazay.
11 points. Gilbert. 11 points, 12 boards now for Ben.
Cruz Coggins puts up the shot, no good. Into the hands of Drayton Sneed. Another three-point attempt from Cruz Coggins, no good. Ben Gilbert gets another board.
I'm sorry, 11 points, 13 boards.
Kanan Shoemaker.
Shoemaker getting down floor.
Oh, the give to Zachary. Foul is drawn.
Downhill running there by Kanan Shoemaker opened up that passing lane to Jesse and got the foul. Jesse goes to the line now for two.
Grady Keaton got to come in after the first foul shot.
Shoemaker found a little burst of nos or something.
The first one is off the rim, no good. Keaton's going to come in for Gilbert.
Give that young man a breather.
He's earned it.
Second one is up and good. And that's going to be a a timeout called by Coach Jacob King. We'll take the same. We'll be back right after this.
El Rey is Scott County's home for great Mexican flavor. Located in Oneida Plaza, we're just up the sidewalk from Walmart. From our fresh chips that are made daily to our chicken or beef fajitas that are big enough to share, El Rey uses the freshest ingredients to serve authentic Mexican dishes that will be a hit with the entire family. Stop in before the game on Friday or pop in on Saturday and watch college football on one of nearly a dozen screens while you eat. That's El Rey Azteca, open until 9 p.m. Sunday through Thursday and 10 p.m. on weekends.
Back here on the IH Sports Network after the Farm Bureau Home Auto Business Life Insurance timeout. Nick Price is your agency manager. Phone 423-569-51.
511-8.
Dang it. I was about to make a joke about it. You stole my thunder. 5118, I was going to say, or 511-8 for those cultured
there you go.
enough to know. Hey, listen, you put a 5, a 1, a 1, and an 8. You're gonna talk to Nick Price down there at Farm Bureau Home Auto Business Life Insurance.
.12-point advantage now for the Indians with 4.5 to play. Could be a great start.
Brings it up, gives it to Ezra Spurgeon, now to Cooper Davis. Over to Cruz Coggins in the corner for three. Just off. Drayton Wade comes down with the board, gives it to Shoemaker. He was still riding that high of that burst of energy we saw before the timeout.
Shoemaker's just showing a different gear tonight.
Drayton Wade tries to put it off the glass, no good.
Still a really nice find, a nice pass there, yes.
Cooper Davis in the corner for three. Just off. Grady Keaton comes down with the rebound. Kanan Shoemaker gives to Keaton. Keaton drives to the basket, puts it up just off. Jesse Zachary, put back is good.
Yes. Second chance points, offensive rebound, so important.
Cornelius Carr puts it off the glass for two.
That was just a lapse in defensive judgment there by the Indians.
Kanan Shoemaker, big fire over there to Jesse Zachary. Grady Keaton just out of his hands, going to result in a turnover for the Indians.
No, they're saying it's off of Cosby.
They're
going to say it's off 22.
Brock Ryan's going to check into the game now. He's going to replace Cannon Gazay.
It did look like it was tipped. I wasn't sure if Keaton got another hand on it, though.
I thought it was off Oneida. I'm just going to be real honest. Cruz Coggins gets the rebound off Keaton's shot. Drayton Sneed finds Cornelius Carr. 3-point is good.
It might have been a little bit of extra steps.
Time called by Cosby. We'll take the same. Oneida leading 50 to 41, 3:05 to play here in this one.
Home-style cooking with friendly service in a relaxed atmosphere. That's Razax. Razax offers breakfast served daily, just like Grandma fixed it, and daily specials like country fried steak, turkey and dressing, and of course, a fish fry every Friday. Razax has a full menu, ranging from quick and easy favorites like hamburgers and club sandwiches to comfort foods like pinto beans. And you'll love something off the grill, like grade A cut sirloin, ribeye, or shrimp kebabs. Razax. Country cooking and great steaks.
Up at least second. So
back here on the IH Sports Network after the Farm Bureau, Home Auto, Life, and Business Insurance timeout. Nick Price, your agency manager, 423-569-5118 is the number to call there. 3 minutes left in the fourth. Indians have possession. Bo, have the Eagles brought in a sub off the bench in the past quarter?
They have not brought in a sub, no.
I didn't think so. We've been seeing this core five right here. They're going to get Grady Keaton with the steps there. But we've been seeing this core five out there on the floor performing well, truthfully. Cruz Coggins brings it across midcourt for the Eagles.
They want it in Coggins' hands. He's got 23 of their 41.
Back out to Cornelius Carr. Cooper Davis. And back out to Carr, shoots for three. No good. Drayton Wade gets the rebound there. Kanan Shoemaker has it for the Indians. Fire over to Grady Keaton. Keaton fires to Brock Ryan, over to Drayton Wade.
Oneida can just weave a little bit and milk some time off this clock here.
Drayton Wade puts the shot up off the glass for two. It's good.
Or you could do that.
Or you can just weave your way
or you could do
into
that.
the painted area and throw it off the glass. Nice finish, Drayton.
Cruz Coggins gives it to Drayton Sneed, over to Ezra Spurgeon. Cooper Davis going to take the three-point attempt. Drains it.
Another timeout by Cosby. We'll take the same. 52-44. Indians lead it here. 1:44 to play here in the fourth.
A local bank puts its customers first.
A local bank is committed to giving back and being a community partner.
A local bank is with you every step of the way and celebrates your success.
A local bank is a familiar face that treats you like family.
A local bank is big enough to serve you and small enough to know you by name.
For 120 years, First National Bank has been Scott County's local bank. First National Bank, your family, your future, your bank.
Back here on the IH Sports Network, coming out of the Farm Bureau Home Auto Life Business Insurance Timeout, Nick Price, your agency manager. Phone 423-569-5118. Minute 44 left to play, and the Indians are up by 8. Drayton Wade. Long fire to Grady Keaton. Now to Ben Gilbert. Over to Brock Ryan. What ball movement by the Indians.
That's just seeing the floor, gentlemen. Cosby came out in that 1-2-2 press. And now turnover.
Yes.
Oneida going to call the timeout. We'll take the same. Oneida leads it by 10, 1:25 to play.
Back here on the IH Sports Network, out of the Farm Bureau timeout, Nick Price, your agency manager. Look at this basket by the Indians right here.
Ball hit the floor one time between 4 players, and it was just a silky smooth pass from Gilbert to Ryan to finish off the play and give the Indians a 10-point lead with 85 seconds to play.
There is no prettier, no better way to beat a full court pressure than not letting the ball hit the floor. Beautiful execution.
And after the turnover, the Indians still have possession here. Minute 25 left, up by 10.
Look here.
Another deep bomb from Drayton Wade to Ben Gilbert.
Smart play by Ben Gilbert. Smart
and
play.
Draws the foul as well.
Only Cosby's second, so they need to stop the clock, but they've still got 2 more fouls to give to put Oneida in the bonus.
Ryan going to come off. Zachary
going to
will
replace him. Shoemaker inbounds to Keaton. Keaton feeds to Zachary, and they're going to get the foul called there. I'd imagine that's going to be on Cooper Davis.
It will, and that'll be Cooper's 4th.
Kanan Shoemaker gives the inbound, tries to give it to Ben Gilbert, into the hands of Ezra Spurgeon it goes. Another deep pass, intercepted by Drayton Wade. Over to Jesse Zachary. What a catch there by Zachary.
Yeah, Jesse took
They're
too many
get
steps.
The travel there, though.
Yeah, he took 3. I mean, he was trying to corral it, and that time just took an extra step. That's a tight end in him. That's okay, though.
Hey, that's no call in the NBA.
He still had 2 steps
Cruz
in the
Coggins,
NBA.
Yeah.
My goodness,
Drains
what a 3.
the 3 from the top of the key.
Timeout by Cosby. We'll take the same, 54-47. Indians lead it with 59.7 to play.
Respect, compassion, integrity, commitment, community. Those are a few of the principles that guide Mountain People's Health Councils in everything we do. We respect our patients and their need for quality health care. We have compassion on those that are sick and hurting and need help. We are committed to do everything we can to help those in need. And we're focused on providing our friends, family, and neighbors with the very best health care available.
Back here on the IH Sports Network, coming out of the Farm Bureau, Home Auto Life Business Insurance timeout, Nick Price, of course, your agency manager. Phone 423-569-5118. Less than a minute to play.
Can't wait to see what Coach King's got to say after this ball game.
We'll see.
I can't wait.
Cosby, as you see on your scoreboard there, has called their last timeout. Coach King looks to have 2 left.
And there's another deep bomb from Drayton Wade to Grady Keaton.
Oh!
Layup is just off.
2 open.
Ezra Spurgeon shoots the 3. It's good.
No timeouts, though, for Cosby.
Grady Keaton. Foul going to be called. They're going to get it on Drayden Sneed.
You're not going to see Grady Keaton miss an open layup like that very often, guys, I promise.
A young man can do that in his sleep. It just shocks you because it's Grady Keaton. You never see him do it, but he's made so many big shots.
Grady Keaton, guarded by Cooper Davis. They're going to get the foul there again.
And he's going to go to the bench. That's Davis's 5th. And that'll also send Grady Keaton to the line for the double bonus.
First shot up. And good.
Say these are 2 very, very big free throws. Ryan going to come in. He'll replace Wade.
Second shot is good as well.
Makes this a big 2-point possession. 2-possession game, I apologize.
Cruz Coggins. I'm not going to lie, I thought that was going in.
Who else comes down with it but Ben Gilbert?
I didn't see the call there, did you?
It's going to be a foul against number 22, Sneed. It's going to send Keaton back to the line for 2 more.
Grady Keaton back at the line.
Coggins also with a double-double tonight, gentlemen, 26 and 10.
First shot just out. And the second is good as well.
Huge free throw, 3-possession game.
25 seconds left to play in the ball game. Drayden Sneed gives to Cruz Coggins. Takes the 3. Off. Rebound by Grady Keaton. And there's another foul going to be called.
What a game for these Indians. The student section is enjoying the final waning moments of this one.
And there's another free throw down for Grady Keaton.
He's going to take Keaton out after this free throw if he hits it.
Second one is good as well.
What a night for Grady Keaton.
Cruz Coggins, 10 seconds left. Puts up the 3. Off. Rebound by Ben Gilbert. Give him one more on the sheet as they'll just dribble out the clock. And this one is over. Your final score, Oneida Indians 59, Cosby Eagles 50.
Congratulations to the South Fork Physical Therapy Class of 2026. Through the years, it has been our privilege to be a part of these young people's lives. To all of these seniors, Highlanders, and Indians, we wish you a lifetime of health and happiness. Thank you for allowing South Fork Physical Therapy to be a part of your journey.
A local bank puts its customers first.
A local bank is committed to giving back and being a community partner.
A local bank is with you every step of the way and celebrates your success.
A local bank is a familiar face that treats you like family.
A local bank is big enough to serve you and small enough to know you by name.
For 120 years, First National Bank has been Scott County's local bank. First National Bank, your family, your future, your bank.
If you're a DIYer, Lumber King is your supplier. Equipment and tools, we got it. Paint and cleaning supplies, we got it. Rugged apparel and lawn care, we got that too. Visit us at 20359 Alberta Street in Oneida, Tennessee to make all your DIY dreams come true.
The superior technology of fiber optics carries a communication signal that is more robust and reliable than older technologies. Connecting homes and businesses directly to fiber optic networks enables enormous improvements in what bandwidth devices are capable of delivering. Experience Highland Communications' world-class broadband, delivered over Highland Telephone Cooperative's fiber optic network to make your online experience extraordinary. Highland Telephone and Highland Communications. World-class connections with a local, hometown touch.
Welcome to the Danny King Lumber Post Game. Danny King Lumber, offering retail and wholesale lumber. Phone 423-569-1430. Danny King Lumber.
Final score this evening, Oneida Indians 59, Cosby Eagles 50, as we bring you the Danny King Lumber post-game report. Danny King Lumber, great people, great prices. Phone at 423-569-1430. Coming off of the last game from Cosby, I said it during the broadcast, I and I think many others had Oneida as the underdogs here. But tonight, we were sure proved wrong here. Let's talk about it.
Sometimes we look at scores, and maybe put too much into it, but the games were totally different in the way they were played from the get-go. And the Indians in this one, they just, they started off kind of slow. We saw that, didn't we, Bo? They just started out slow, right out of the gate. They had what looked to be a pretty large deficit, but they just kept plugging away at it, and they didn't stop once they got the lead. They just kept doing what was working for them, hitting those offensive glass and playing tough, hard-nosed defense and just doing all the we've seen it tonight too, the extra passes, playing together with their teammates. So just an overall, what a great effort by these young men. They knew they had a big slate this whole week, but they're starting it off right tonight.
Guys, one big stat. This is the main stat that you have to look at. 13-2. That was the score differential in the second quarter. Oneida outscored Cosby 13-2 in the second quarter. That was a big, big difference in this ballgame.
And Cosby's a good offensive team to hold them to 2 points in any quarter. That's substantial, Bo.
Remember, this is the same team that hit 58% of their shots down there in that contest and 49% from three. You're getting ready to hear what they did tonight. Remember, they also only played 6 players tonight. Cosby did. They had a bench full of kids. They only played 6. Cosby finished the night 19 of 55, 34%. 10 of 31 from three for 32%. 2 of 4 from the charity stripe for 50%. Led on the night, Cruz Coggins, 10 of 30 from the floor. 6 of 17 from three for 26 points, 10 rebounds on the night. Never came off the floor, did that young man. Also, 12 points, 5 boards for Ezra Spurgeon, 7 points for Cooper Davis. You held that young man to 7 points compared to 13 the last time as well. Also, Cornelius Carr, 5 points, 3 rebounds. Drayden Sneed, scoreless in this one, did snag 4 rebounds and get 4 assists on the game as well. And then Drake Woodson came in and also plugged a rebound as well. 24 rebounds in the ball game, 7 of them offensive by Cosby, 11 turnovers. The Indians, 22 of 50 for 44%, 7 of 17 for 41% from deep, and 8 of 10 from the charity stripe for 80%. Led on the night, points-wise, by Grady Keaton. Nice night for Grady, 19 points, 5 boards, 2 assists. Also 14 points, 5 rebounds for Drayton Wade. Ben Gilbert, what a night again. 11 points, 15 boards, 5 assists, and a steal on the night. 5 points, 4 rebounds for Jesse Zachary, 2 points for Kanan Shoemaker. 2 points for Kanan Shoemaker, 3 points for Cannon Gazay off the bench, 5 points, 5 boards for Brock Ryan off the bench as well, as we're now joined by head coach Jacob King and coach much different outcome than what we had just about a month ago up at Cosby.
Play defense tonight, man. I know Coggins had 26 or 28.
Hit 26.
He worked for every one of them.
10 of 30 from the floor.
Shu and Gazette done a heck of a job on it.
Yes, they did. We talked about it.
He's a great player. He's going to get his, but he had to get 30 shots to get it. We done a great job. We done a great job on the others. I like how they jumped out, I think, 9-2. We responded because they didn't score much after that.
You outscored them in the second quarter 13-2.
Yeah, I knew they didn't. And that was a run-out fast break right there. I loved our half-court man, our guys. We talked about it. I had one word after my scouting report. I had one word on the board: compete.
Mm-hmm.
Compete. And we competed. I went into this thing. A lot of people tell me a lot of things. We got 3 big district games coming up. How I was going to play it was how we played. If we'd played like we did over at Cosby, they'd probably got an early exit from the game. But when we had a chance to win, we went and won. Mm-hmm. We'll come back tomorrow night, and we can rest the next day. I told him you can't get tired. Being tired right now is being weak-minded. Get strong-minded. Get that in your head. You're not going to get tired. I think Coach Martin's going to help us tomorrow with some ice baths during weightlifting. That'll rejuvenate them legs. But, man, I'm proud of these from getting beat by 30, turn around and getting – should have been a double-digit win tonight, but like Grady missed a layup. That first play we come out, we got that little – got Grady popping up. Now, had the pick and roll. I don't think Drayton knew that he could get it through. Heck of a pass.
It was.
Heck of a pass. Then we run a play called L.A., get another pass to him. He misses. We missed some easy ones tonight, but we found a way to win, man.
Yep.
And I'll tell you who was good. I thought Ben Gilbert was good again tonight, man. Offensively, too.
You could say it, 11 points, 15 boards, 5 assists.
Oh, yeah.
Who
led us in scoring, Ben?
No, Grady. 19. Drayton had 14. Ben had 11.
Hey, I'll take that every night with the defense we played. I thought everybody that played tonight played well. Gazay finally seen one go through.
You did.
We worked on his shot after school. He's been shooting from way down here at his knee. We're trying to get it up right here. Defensive effort tonight, the way we talked defensively, the way we rebounded. Couldn't be more proud of them.
Yeah, there's no doubt about that. Now, again, and you hit on it. Now you have to turn around, and you've got a tough district opponent tomorrow night in Jellicoe. A win tomorrow will secure you at least second in the district.
Yep.
And that'll be a team that comes in here
They're hungry. Because they got beat by Sunbright, which they thought they should have won.
Mm-hmm.
Sunbright got up big just like we did, I think, against them.
They did.
And Jellicoe had a shot to hit to tie it like they did.
Just like they did against us.
So we got to take care of home court. My guys, this is about being mentally tough. You can't get tired. You got to get tired out of you right now. Get that bye, and then finish out this weekend. Then we can get a few days rest next week. But I'm proud of these young men, as we've lost one game since Christmas, and it was to Cosby. They've not been pretty. We've had to grind them out. But, hey, I'd rather grind them out and win as grind them out and lose.
Absolutely.
And I was proud of our team tonight, the way we fought. Just compete. Just competing.
Last words.
Thank my Lord and Savior as always. Come back out here tomorrow night. We need this place jam-packed. If I can talk the principal into it, we'll see if we can't let the students in free tomorrow night. Let's get this place rocking and rolling.
Sounds good. Coach Jacob King with his thoughts on tonight's game. Let's take a break, come back, and we'll get our superlatives and finish out this post-game show. Indians win 59-50. Back here shortly on the IH Sports Network.
One thing I love about UCB is that they don't automatically default to no. I think a lot of people think that they shouldn't even come in and talk to us if they're not in the best financial situation that they've ever been in. And that's just simply not the case. I had a customer just yesterday who came in needing home repairs, thought, this is probably going to be a no because I don't have the best score right now, but we were able to consider every factor and get some additional documentation, and we were able to get the loan approved.
El Rey is Scott County's home for great Mexican flavor. Located in Oneida Plaza, we're just up the sidewalk from Walmart. From our fresh chips that are made daily to our chicken or beef fajitas that are big enough to share, El Rey uses the freshest ingredients to serve authentic Mexican dishes that will be a hit with the entire family. Stop in before the game on Friday or pop in on Saturday and watch college football on one of nearly a dozen screens while you eat. That's El Rey Azteca, open until 9 p.m. Sunday through Thursday and 10 p.m. on weekends.
Scenic Foods is about freshness, with meat cut in-store daily and special cut upon request. A deli that offers fresh meats and cheeses sliced to your choosing. A produce department offering fresh fruits and vegetables, and of course a full line of competitively priced groceries to meet your weekly shopping needs. Scenic Foods is about value and convenience. Don't have time to cook supper? Try our cheese sticks, pizza, and wings, as well as our fresh-made desserts and side dishes. Need to fill an empty pantry? We have all you need at Scenic Foods, located at 7352 Baker Highway in Huntsville.
Welcome back here on the IH Sports Network as we're going to talk superlatives right now. What are we starting with?
Let's start off with the Trophy Masters Hustle Award.
All right. Trophy Masters Hustle Award. Over 20 years of serving our community. Phone 423-569-8817.
Trophy Masters Hustle Award tonight. It's going to Drayton Wade. Nice night for that young man. 6 of 11 from the floor. 2 of 4 from 3. Finishes the night with 14 points. 5 rebounds, 2 steals, and an assist in just under 29 minutes of play. He was all over the floor tonight, had a nice night. Drayton Wade, your Trophy Masters Hustle Award.
All right, thank you, Bill. Now we're going to take a look at our first National Bank player of the game. Since 1904, banking that last. Bank member FDIC.
Guys, could have went to a couple guys here this evening, but we're going to go with Ben Gilbert, the birthday boy, tonight, getting the double-double, 11 points, 15 rebounds, 5 assists, and a steal in 26 minutes of play. Ben Gilbert, happy 19th birthday, young man. Your first National Bank player of the game.
All right, real quick, let's take a look at the Helenwood Foods out-of-town scoreboard. Helenwood Foods, ribeyes and New York strips, $10.99 a pound this week.
And let's get down here to some boys' scores here as Maryville gets the win over Sevier County, 57-37. Bearden victorious tonight, moves to 28-1. On the season as they defeat McMinn County 81-57. Also Oak Ridge victorious over Cleveland tonight 54-44. We do not have a final there from Scott and Halls. We apologize for that. We'll try to get that to you as soon as we can. But now we have one last bit of business to take care of, and that's your Scott Morgan Farmers Co-op play of the game.
Yes.
And Stewart is
he's looking for it.
Looking for some right there. We'll cue one up here. We'll see what we got.
Let's just see.
Let's take
it's
a
the
look
one
here.
we were hoping for, and it is not.
Well, it's
a Cruz Coggin.
That is not our play of the game.
Well, that's our that's it. That's our play of the game right there.
That's definitely not the play of the game.
I'm kidding.
It was a really nice play we'd hit on earlier. I don't know if we got it or not.
It was the ball movement play. I know which one you're talking
yes,
about.
It was
when we broke the press. I think that right there may be it.
Let's try it.
It is.
It is.
Deep pass.
The pass.
Gilbert
Yep.
drops it right down
That's
the line.
it. That's the Scott Morgan Farmers Co-op driven to serve. Location at 17451 Alberta Street in Oneida. Play of the game.
This is it doesn't go back all the way back from the inbounds, but that's a press breaker over the top, and just sharing the basketball.
We got the meat of the play.
We got
it.
Yes,
you're good.
we got the finish.
All right, gentlemen. Any final thoughts?
Phenomenal win. I mean, guys came out and got a great win tonight over a Cosby team who, once again, they're your only loss since Christmas. It was a 26-point loss. You avenged that. Great job by the guys tonight. Let's hope they can come back tomorrow. Again, keep those legs fresh overnight. Go home, get some rest, and come back here tomorrow and pick up a huge district victory tomorrow night over Jellicoe. Would move you to 8-0 in district play and go ahead and get you locked into that either 1 or 2 seed in the district tournament.
You're 1-0 on the final week of the regular season. I know this one wasn't a district matchup, but it was still important because this is a team you may see somewhere down the road in a sectionals matchup. Maybe here, maybe Cosby, who knows. Some other good teams up there in that 1st and 2nd district as well. But you're 1-0 this week. Coach King hit on it earlier. We've touched on it all night. Jellicoe comes in here tomorrow night, and they weren't happy with the result we gave them when we went up there a few weeks back, just like we weren't happy when we went to Cosby and didn't bring home that W. So 1-0 tonight. Big game tomorrow night and the rest of the week. So stay tuned right here to the IH Sports Network.
All right, thank you, gentlemen. Huge thank you to everybody involved in the broadcast this evening. Of course, Bo Kidd, color commentary and statistics. Stuart Jones, color commentary and producer work. Lucas Laxton running our camera this evening. Look at him. Of course, big thank you to Greg Bond, our technical director, and Ben Garrett of the IH Sports Network. This has been Jonathan Markham bringing you the call this evening, signing off. We want to remind everybody to please stay safe. Your final score, Oneida Indians 59, Cosby Eagles 50.